I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon! What's going on, guys? I'm back with another live stream. And today is going to be kind of crazy, right? So the reason why it's going to be a little crazy is because there's a lot of people and a lot of discussion about the PlayStation prices being raised. And I think it's definitely pretty cool talking points. Like already, Monkey Boy said, no price increase from Team Xbox, just more AA bangers to play. And I think it also often gets caught into a console war, right? Often there's people saying Team Xbox, Team Sony. And me personally, I think people who follow the console wars are dumb. So just had to say that. So Monkey Boy, if the shoe fits, you gotta wear it. Also, Xbox actually increased the price of Game Pass this year. So you might not be paying attention, but Xbox, GameFly, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney, everyone so far has increased their prices. So actually PlayStation is one of the last ones to follow suit. But obviously, I think all subscriptions are going to start raising more and more. See, subscriptions looked like the darling of the internet not that long ago, but now we're starting to see that that's not the case, because what we're getting for the prices, the value kind of isn't matching to some people. But these companies are losing because not as many people are subscribing as they once was. So what they got to do, they got to increase the price. So anyway, with that being said, I am the cowboy, the king of entertainment, and I'm on a network that'll make your neck hurt because I got so much content, your neck will do work. So with that being said, let's do this. Let's turn the lights on. All right, let's turn the Godzilla light on. Let me turn my fish tank light on. And we are ready to get this thing cracking. Now, guys, as much as I've been talking about the price hikes, I know a lot of people don't like where I come from my standpoint. So I know there might be a lot of disagreement today, and I'm ready and welcome to disagree, right? Hits. Guys, you should disagree, because life is about adversaries. Life is about conflict resolution. Life is about change. Therefore, if you don't like something I say, you should have your own opinion. If you don't like something someone else say, like Monkey Boy, you should have your own opinion. So with that being said, guys, we're going to get into today's show, and it's going to be nothing less than epic. Trust me when I tell you that. Because Starfield finally came out to some of the people who did early access. So we're going to be able to hear some people's thoughts on Starfield, whether they liked it or not. We're also going to talk about GFN getting Halo Infinite. That's a big deal to some people who are into cloud gaming. And rumors of Gran Turismo 6 having a date. So it's going to be a lot we're going to get into, especially with this PlayStation news. So with that being said, this stream is going to be epic. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. All right, so with that being said, if you guys are familiar with the channel, I am the Cowboy King of Entertainment. This is pretty much a network. It's a plethora of content. I do 4 live streams a week, and each day is different type of content. So Monday was typically our gaming podcast where we talk about everything gaming. Tuesday is typically our reality talk show Tuesdays where it's nothing gaming, and we talk about anything from earthquakes to are there aliens, you name it. But if you come on down on Wednesdays, it's the We Wrestle Wednesday Wrestling League, and myself and a bunch of guys, we play WWE 2K 2023. We play for like 5 hours straight or more, and we wrestle for championships, and we talk trash to each other. And if you show up, you're going to be like, why are they arguing? It's just the love and the competitive nature. And then Thursdays is typically Let's Get Random Thursdays, meaning I typically don't know what Thursday is going to be until a couple days before that Thursday, or sometimes I don't even know on Thursday. And I have to take this time to apologize. See, last week, Thursday, I hosted a Mortal Kombat X Mania stream. So we played nothing but Mortal Kombat X. We talked Mortal Kombat. It was a lot of fun. So I said next week, Thursday, which would be this week, Thursday, that we'll do Mortal Kombat 11. And then the following Thursday is Mortal Kombat 1. Well, I have to apologize because I can't no longer do the Mortal Kombat 11 stream. I forgot. And my brother's getting married on Thursday. So unfortunately, I won't be able to have a stream at all that day. So that's that. Also, guys, I do vlogs. So if you could see, check out channel. I got a bunch of vlogs coming, but you can see where I met Rudigs in person. You can see my honeymoon in Mexico. We're swimming with sharks. Guys, every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, I vlog my life. So it's on here as well. And I do reviews. I just went to the movies today, and I just seen I go to movies so often. I seen The Equalizer 3. So I recorded my movie review. I just got to put it together. So that should be coming out maybe tonight. So check out the channel. I got a plethora of content. It's always epic on the channel. Even I had surgery, rotator cuff surgery not that long ago. The doctors cleared me to work out. I've been doing little stuff like push-ups, trying to get back in shape. So I'm looking good for a person who had shoulder surgery not that long ago, I think. So with that being said, I'm going to grab a chair. I hope you guys grab a chair, and let's actually get into the show because it's going to be epic. So what I like to do is read the first comments. You guys will be what I like to call the early adopters. All right, so let's see. My man, Monkey Boy, is in the building. Give him a cowboy shout out. It's a no price increase for Team Xbox, just more and more AAA bangers to play. He put the little, okay. Let me see. Obi Rose is in the building. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, Obi. And you guys check him out as well. He does content also, and it's nothing less than epic. Now, Chariot Man Gaming is in the building. Let's go. He said, what up, Cowboy in chat? Also, you guys check out Chariot Man Gaming. And I should have a vlog coming up soon because I'm trying to figure out when I can meet Chariot Man in person. So we're going to make that happen sooner than later. So that's pretty cool. He lives in New York. I live in New Jersey. And I think my wife and I are going to take a drive out to New York. We hear that New York has the best pizza ever. So I will be in that neighborhood. Mr. Urban World's in the building. Let's go. He said GFN on PlayStation Portal soon and maximal settings with the cloud 7900 XTX on PlayStation Portal. Most powerful handheld. That would be dope if you could be able to pull it off. He said, will you be discussing that? Probably not, but we can if you mention it in the chat. He said, oh, wait, you won't because you only want remote streaming. All right, and Chill is in the building. Give him a cowboy shout out. He said, "What's up, everyone? Chill Gaming also has a channel. Make sure you click on all the people I said have a channel. Go to their channel, follow them. There's some epic content creators for sure." So, with that being said, I am going to put the link. Anybody could join. So, if you guys want to join me, click on this link. You know what? Let me put up my PlayStation controllers. Let me put these to the side, get them out the way. All right. To join the show. Bam. All right, here we go. So I am going to pin this to the chat. So anybody comes in, they'll be able to see the pin. I'm trying to think if I might want to do a poll. I'll think about it as we talk. So let's get into it, guys. I want to talk about this PlayStation. We're just gonna jump right in it. Oh, hold on. I guess we're gonna start off with a bang. Coming in right now is none other than Jersey's finest is in the building. Jersey, what is going on, man? What is going on? Talk to me.
Just hanging out, chilling. You know what I mean?
Okay. How's your Monday treating you? Your Labor Day.
That's all right. Little thing, hanged out with the family today. Did an escape room thing. It was kind of fun.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did a bunch of those. Whoops, I just dropped that. So let me put this in my ear because I will be able to hear a lot better. Guys, I'm still using my Stadia controller. I still find things to use it for. So I think that's pretty cool. I just use it to listen to people. All right, give me a mic check, Jers.
Check.
Oh, there we go. All right, good stuff. But coming in next is none other than Q Beanie, and it's good to have him in here because he been playing a lot of Starfield, so we get to hear what's his thoughts. And George, you've been playing Starfield also, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I got almost 21 hours in.
What up?
What's up, man?
That's what's up. Q Beanie, how you doing today, man?
Good. I'm trying to get my background image here to work, and it's not working.
Yeah, so it's a little on hiatus right now. So you played a bunch of Starfield yourself, correct?
Yes, I'm on the New Game Plus already.
Wait, you beat the game?
So I beat the main story, yes.
Oh, I love it. Good stuff. All right, well, guys, coming in as my right-hand man, none other than F Cat is in the building. F Cat, what is up?
Yo,
Man.
wait, where's my picture? Wait,
I don't know. Look, yep, there you go. There's your picture.
there you go.
Yours came prepared. All right,
Always.
pictures and all.
Always prepared.
Always prepared.
I know, clicked on it, but yeah. You ready to share screen?
Dang, already. This guy is always ready. All right, wait. Before I share the screen, let me just go to the chat. Let me see. So happy FCat isn't here today, but he is. Fable Couture, what's up, Calvin? What's going on? How you doing today? Let me see. My man Dave is in the building. Green Eyes, what's up, Dave? And Rune, Miss Orwell said Rune has been playing it, so get him to the show. We will try. All right, so I'm ready to share the screen. Send me that
Give
screen.
me a second.
All right. Oh, you asking me to share the screen and you're not even ready. This guy. FCat, what did you have to do to get your screen working? Because Cubini is having issue with his screen.
Yeah, I'm missing my image.
Yeah, you have to go to.
I think he's probably using like OBS as a second camera or something.
What were you just gonna say, George?
You can go to settings, add an image, or you can do like what FCat said. And when you start the video, some kind of camera link or software will pick it up.
Aha.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Now, what did you just do? Because I have no clue.
I hit stop video.
There you go. Or you can do that.
So, all right, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, man. We're gonna get into some Starfield, some PlayStation price hikes, all that good stuff. Let me see. K9's in the building. So what's up, K9? How's it going? Let me see.
So
feel like today. Here's for support. Hey, man, listen. It is what it is. We gotta get.
So my first question is, did anybody buy Baldur's Gate 3 on PlayStation?
Oh, is that out now on PlayStation?
Bro.
Yeah.
I do
I
not
bought that
want
on
to
PC,
play.
not PlayStation.
I do not want to play at 24 FPS. No, sir. Thank you, no.
What on play? Wait, so here's what I don't get.
Yeah,
You said
PS5 is trash for that
it
game.
will play at 24 FPS, but I was playing that on Stadia like 2 years ago,
So
and it actually
no,
didn't look
the
that
only reason
well.
why I asked is because PlayStation
Think he's a
dudes were
beast.
hyping up Baldur's Gate
Mhm.
3 coming to PlayStation, and it seems
Well,
like
Cowboy,
not
Stadia is not
a lot of people
native
bought it.
PS5 though. You know, that's the
Stadia's not
difference.
what?
Stadia is not native PS5. That's Stadia is on superior hardware. You know, I know I said it right, but it's true.
Oh,
It
man.
runs like crap. In fact, the split screen mode is sub 20s on PS5. It's terrible.
I appreciate it, Green Eyes. Thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate it. And
makes
my
you
man
wonder
Otis
now
through that. All right, so
the
let me ask you
X is
this:
really a
what are we
problem.
getting into first, guys? Because are we
I
gonna
wanna-
dive right
yo,
into this?
Pull up my screen. Pull up my screen.
Okay,
I got
I
everything ready.
want to see what FCAT
I
has.
got
All right, let's see what
everything
F had. All right,
ready.
Let's see what he's
bam.
got.
I got everything ready. You
EX1.
ready?
What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, I
Alright.
seen that. That's kind of.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's
Oh,
messed up.
so I didn't know that. Wow, so it's not gonna probably won't be another Saints Row, huh?
There will be probably. I mean, but you know.
No, pretty much the studio shut down effective that day that they announced it. Apparently they're still gonna support the game
Permanently
through
shut
its
down.
life cycle.
So the studio
But
was
yeah, no
vulnerable
more
and
Saints
affected
Row.
by Embracer's Group's restructuring efforts after a $2 billion investment deal with Saudi Arabia. Group fell through. So yeah, I heard about that. That's right. So the group didn't go through. Now this is what's crazy, right? So you figure maybe you shouldn't be having all these plans if you didn't know the thing was going to be final. But hey, that's business, right?
And this is what consolidation looks like. You're going to lose some good studios if the bigger company can't afford to keep them.
Hang on, I'm gonna take my screen off. I need to add something real quick.
You know what I mean, Cowboy? Does that make sense?
No, say that again.
That's that's what happens with consolidation, man. Embracer Group has money issues. They have to cut
Real.
stuff.
That's real. Yeah, I mean, it's a
know?
gamble. So, you never know, right? You take on a lot more. So you have to have the revenue for a lot more.
Mhm.
And if things doesn't happen, I mean, we're going to get into the PlayStation increase, but I think that's just it's just reality, right? You have a business and you want to bring out a product or a service, and when you bring out a product and service, you need to make revenue. And so one of the things happens if you don't get that revenue, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have an increase. But we'll get into it. And as soon as FCAT gets his light ticket
All right, I'm ready.
ready, he's ready. All right. So SGA, what is that? After request approval to strike against video game company. All right.
So I actually predicted this, Cowboy, and I said that this strike was gonna hit the video game sector, and look what happened.
What was this about?
He's talking about the
This
writer's
is
strike.
about the voice actors
Oh, okay.
are allowed to go on strike with the video game companies. So now we're gonna see delays and stuff like that hit the video games just like it is the movies.
Well, here's
now.
the thing. They would have to agree, though, right? Let's say I'm a voice actor. I would have to say, yeah, I'm going to go along with this. So this is just starting. So we got to see who all gets on board. Like, is a bunch of actors going to get on board? A bunch of video game,
I mean, look what it's doing to the movie industry, Cowboy,
yeah, but
right
they
now,
all decided to.
Like
A lot
Deadpool
of them
3
decided.
stopped filming, a lot of shows stopped filming. Like I can't even watch Bill Maher or John Oliver because of this stupid strike.
No, I hear what you're saying, but this says the request approved to strike against video game companies. But what I'm saying to you is you have to see who's involved, right? You have to, like, let's say your favorite show you're talking about. What if, hold on, wait. What if the people that do your favorite show didn't do the strike? So therefore your show's going to still continue. So you just have to see who gets involved to see what's affected, is what I'm saying.
Like it does. I don't think it matters. Like they have to halt all productions and everything. Like while this is going on, whether they're involved or not.
That would be weird. Let's say Microsoft, right? They bought Bethesda. And all Bethesda people are like, yeah, we're working on our next game. You think they're gonna stop because of this?
The list of the game companies doesn't include Microsoft. I think it says Activision, EA.
But what I'm
Um,
saying is we can't just put everybody in an umbrella. You can't just say like, oh man, no games are gonna be made. You know, that's all I'm saying. But we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of games already coming out. There's games on the
How
way.
you feel about strikes, Cowboy? Like,
Me?
is it like is it worthless thing to do, or?
No, I think I personally never been one to join a strike ever. I don't think I have my eggs in one basket that much that I would care to join a strike. But I think people who strike, they should strike because they want to get something out of it. So I mean, I'm not really one for strikes, but I don't disagree with people who want to strike. Now, there's crazy stuff like
really all they
people,
want is more money. All they really
Yeah, I
want
mean,
is more money, and then
but then you
how
see
you feel
that,
about it?
yeah, but then you see people
Sure.
like chaining themselves, blocking the highways and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, this is gonna be like a chain reaction.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you got the voice actors that just go in there and read, you know what I mean, and talk, that's all they're doing, really. What about the developers, the programmers, all that, the artists, you know what I mean, the graphic artists and all that? Then they're going to be next. Then they're going to be, you know what I mean? It's just going to be a chain reaction.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I wonder
It's all
who
because
all
of
is going to
AI,
get into
and
this.
it's all because of but it's all because of AI, Cowboy. You got to remember that also.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I'm all for technology, so I don't know what to tell you. I just feel like sometimes in life you're on the receiving end of something that's not cool. I mean, I listen. I've been through it. Other people been through it. It's not going to stop happening. But as we want to advance, right? People want to fly to the moon. People want to have AI. I mean, you want to come home and say, Alexa, turn off my light, right? So it's just technology. I mean, we just got to see how it pans out, you know.
Or
Because here's the thing.
we can move
People
on.
spend a lot of money,
Go ahead.
right, to come up with AI. So imagine those people spending millions or billions to do AI, and we want to see what AI can do. Now, unfortunately, guess what? Just like the internet, it's going to get rid of jobs, right? Computers going to get rid of jobs. It's just life. So those people, I think they want to see their baby come to fruition. But look, my man is flying right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cubini, but I bet you can't land on that planet.
Cubini, how you feel
Hell
about this?
no, you can't.
About strikes?
No matter how
feel
long
about
you fly.
I heard about it. I mean, it sucks. Everything's going to get delayed. You know, I'm just hoping next year we actually have some content, man. I mean, what's left in the pipeline that's ready to come out? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what the thing is, man? None of this stuff worries me. Video games is my hobby. I've always stood on the line where you make a game, you put out a trailer, or my friends tell me about the game. If I get excited enough, I'm gonna probably rent it first, or if I'm that excited, I'll buy it. So if a game, like let's say Spider-Man was coming out, right, and now it's being pushed back. Oh well. What I learned a long time ago is you shouldn't rush gaming because games come out with bugs so much. So now to be like, well, the game's done, they got no bugs, but there's a strike. Well, guess what? I don't own a $1 billion company to make my own game, so I gotta wait, right? So I just don't I don't let anything bother me that I can't control. So I could care less. That's just me though.
Word.
So my man 503 Gaming is in the building. We got my man Keelan Blood. He said, "What's up, everybody? Happy Labor Day. I hope you're enjoying the work holiday and drive safely. Thank you for that." DJ Grom is in the building. What's going on? Chariot's in the building. Said the strike is ridiculous. Purple said, "Why, Chariot?" And DJ Grom said, "You tuned off the lights in my living room, cowboy. Leave my Alexa alone. Alexa, turn off the lights."
That is funny.
Rue Diggs is in the building. Let's go.
I
And,
just found me an abandoned ship there, cowboy. I'm gonna board it and see what's going on.
Well, hold up. This is what well, so when we get to it, because I got so many Starfield questions for you guys.
I'm just playing the
just
background.
said Xbox, no content, Beanie. Hold up, Beanie. Obi
Yeah,
said, did you
we're
just
saving
say Xbox
we're
has
saving
no
all that
content,
for
Beanie?
last.
That's fine. Just playing around.
Yeah, he's just joking. All right, so go ahead,
But
FCAT.
So yeah, GeForce now came out. They said they're gonna be adding some more Xbox games. Whoop-de-doo. But one of them they actually said coming this month will be Halo Infinite.
Nice.
And that is a very big deal because that's one of the games that I really wanted to hit GeForce now with this whole Xbox thing, other than Master Chief Collection.
So let me ask you a question.
And other ones.
Let me ask you a question. So Halo Infinite came out 2 years ago, and it's still a big deal for you,
right?
From the GFN. I'm just curious. Because I just.
Oh, I was gonna ask the same thing, but yeah. I mean, you know what I mean?
Like
240 hertz
the other day.
240, frames per second, cowboy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. How much do you actually care? Like, this is what I want to know. Are you gonna play it on GFN and then you're gonna be like, bro, I put 200 hours into this? Or you gonna be like, oh, that was cool. I got to play it at 240. It looks cool. Like, which one of those is gonna be realistic?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna check it out on see how it looks.
That's what I thought. All right, hold up. Oh, Armored Core Game of the Year 2023. I doubt that, especially because Armored Core is only 5 levels. I think that's a little short.
5 levels.
I think, huh?
5 levels?
Yeah, well, it's 5 It's 5 levels, and it's the chapters inside of them. But yeah, it's only 5.
Okay.
And I think for a Game of the Year game, also the fact that it's a mech game, you're flying around. I just don't see that being Game of the Year, man. That's just me. Yo, what's going on, Tony? Let me see. Chariot said, why strike? What is the strike all about? Anyway, Purple Haze workers want more pay. No, but what happened was, Chariot, you said you don't care about the strike, and Purple was asking why, because people are striking so they can make more money. They're trying to protect their jobs, Chariot. That's why they're striking. Let me see. But what is ridiculous about people asking for more money? And my question. Let me see. Cowboy Armor Core is way more than 5 levels. You don't know what Armor Core is about. So wait. So tell me, how many levels is it then? I hope everyone is having a great afternoon. Thank you very much.
So part of the strike, Chariot, is the actors and the writers are afraid of AI becoming,
look what Purple
the
said.
standard thing.
She said, or wanting to know how their content is being viewed by streaming services. Also, Dave is in the building. Jersey, Dave that wrecked us, and that was wrecking us in Halo.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes, it's good to have him.
Yeah, that too. I've been hearing, actors are getting paid less than nothing from their content being on streaming services.
So you're saying that the AI is taking over their voices? Is that what you're talking about?
They can take their voice, they can take their image, they could take everything.
But see, that's when you can sue them for that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
think.
Yeah, I like, again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the fine terms,
Right.
but I know for a fact if you work with some, let's say, developer for a game, and they're using let's just say the same company or another company is using your voice, you can sue them for that. So I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but yeah. Yep.
That's where we're getting to. So yeah, to move on, the Mortals of Avium released their second update, guys, and this one addresses the various performance issues. Now they said that some of the performance or whatever kind of got fixed on the Series S, which was pretty bad because Digital Foundry found out that it runs 436p upscaled to 4K on Series S.
Yeah, I just hear a lot of numbers.
720p.
That's a hell of an upscale, bro.
Yeah, the 720p up to 4K on the other boxes.
So you're going from what, 400p up to 2400p, 3800p? Goddamn.
Yeah. So I drew some questions at old girl, the community manager of Senate Studios, aka my dream baby mama. But
DSLs?
But
I
yeah,
was gonna ask that. Hold on now. ESL's there. What are we talking about?
Yeah, we got enough.
But yeah, she said they've been listening to the Digital Foundry video. They're taking it in, and they got more patches coming that might fix these things. She told me that they're not working on Xbox One PS4 version. Thank God.
So, let me do something real quick. Go ahead. Sorry. Finish.
Also, I asked if they would put this game on GeForce now, and she said that she was going to talk to the team about it, but they haven't looked into cloud gaming yet.
Probably like cloud gaming.
Yeah.
Who is this guy asking me these questions?
Right.
I asked her good questions. She likes my questions, but the way that this game's being blowed back and talked bad about, I see this game probably hitting EA Play within maybe 6 months or so, and it'll be on Game Pass for sure.
Well, let me ask you this: who else had interest in this game? I didn't.
No,
Jers, did you?
Yeah, I was
Absolutely
the
not.
only person that we know of that actually bought this game.
Yeah, you were talking about it heavy, just like me and Atlas Fallen. But look, Jers actually bought that.
I'm surprised the Rudigs didn't buy this game, because this game requires skill, and he likes them games where that's hard and stuff.
Yeah, but
he
was waiting for Armor Core, so he knew Armor Core was coming.
Yeah.
But here, let
me
me show Rudigs what I was talking about. Let me share my screen. How many missions does Armor Core 6 have? There are 5 chapters in all. So I said 5. You played the game, Rudigs.
Oh,
you should have been able to
55
say
missions.
that.
There you go. 55 missions, 5 chapters.
So,
you got what, 10 or 11? 11 each, right? 11 missions in a chapter. It's still a lot. It's still a lot of
There
missions.
you go. All right.
Man.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So I was just saying it was 5. Just saying.
So yeah, pull me back up.
All right, there you go. I'm back.
All right, so
wait,
I don't know.
Before we move on, let me just read what Purple said. She added some more context. She said they're also striking because usually you could change more of a script depending on the number of people who watch the content. However, streaming services don't share that with the writers. And then she said, so they're striking for companies to share that info so that they have more leverage in the negotiations. And she said Jersey likes those games that require skill. That's what he was saying last week with Elden Ring.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know if you all knew this, but you could play day one games as they launch on Ubisoft Plus.
We been knew that.
And the next games coming are Crew Motorfest, Avatar, Mirage, and more than likely Star Wars Outlaws.
Look at that.
Well, you know what? Everybody may not have known that, but
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So back in Stadia,
did not know that.
FCAT, it was a big deal. Like I got Ubisoft Plus so I could get that's when Riders Republic came out. So I was playing that day one, right? So that's the thing with Ubisoft Plus, you get their games day one.
I always thought Game Pass was the only one that does day one games.
Nope.
So
yeah, this is actually cool because I can pay for Ubisoft Plus in December, be able to play, Avatar, not have to pay for it at launch, and try it out and see if I want to buy it.
That is correct. Yes, you can. It's kind of like what I do with Game Pass and GameFly,
Yeah, I also have Ubisoft Plus for those 3 games, actually, for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to play all 3 of them.
So that's what I'll be doing. Plus. Saving me some money in the back, man.
Why not?
So,
now here we talk about increases. I just want people to get this. Ubisoft Plus, they came out and they increased it pretty fast. It was $15.99 and it went to $18.99. So just so you guys know, subscription services increasing is a thing, and that was
but well, hold on now. See, this is okay. I'm not gonna deter you guys' topics right now, but I want to go back to you know where I'm going with this, right?
I know where you're going.
Yeah. So
Purple Haze's answer is 10 cents.
FK, hold on, bro. So I was tuning into Rudigs and his buddy, and Cowboy was in there. We have a little debate inside, and Rudigs understood what I was talking about. So Cowboy, you see what I'm saying? They're upping it, but they're adding day and dates.
No, stop. No, that's not true.
But no.
I got to correct you.
Hear me out. Wait. I'm not done. I'm not done.
On to that.
I know they listen. I know they didn't up it for that reason, but down the road, they're adding day one, day and dates.
No. So Jers, all right. Wait, you know what?
You
We'll
gotta
wait.
add
Hey,
something
Jers,
to
this is
the
gonna be
service.
good. This is gonna be good, bro. This is
Add
gonna
it,
be
yeah,
good.
but go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead,
GTA.
FK. Go ahead, FK.
Yeah. Well, speaking of increases, guys, the rumor is
No.
GTA
Whoa.
6 is
Just no. We ain't doing it, right? We
$150.
What?
hold up. What?
$150 for GTA 6.
No, that's probably gonna be
No
like
way,
the super
bro.
extra pack or something.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
It's not
not
gonna
like
be.
ultimate
Yeah.
bundle, bro. There's
Yeah,
no,
no.
dude, no way, bro.
Yeah, no, the regular.
Even
would
though a
not be
lot of
that
people are
much.
waiting
It's
for
a rumor.
GTA 6, me for one, but I will say they'll have a lot of uproar for that. That is not where near freaking real, man. No way.
Yeah, that's not real. Yeah, that's not
No
real.
way.
Trust me, they'll.
Saying
Trust
this
me,
is
they'll.
gonna release April or March 2024.
Yeah, that sounds believable. I mean, trust me, they'll have some super pack that costs that much money.
Yeah, you get
That's
maybe
not
what,
uncommon.
5 million. You get like 3 cars, maybe a house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something.
Yeah, that's
But
not uncommon.
yeah, okay. Base game, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we had to stop
It's
F that
a-
right
it's
there.
a-
Like, hold up.
It's $1 million budget game. I mean, this is the biggest budgeted game like to date.
You said million or
So like,
billion?
it's a lot of money. I think it's $1 million or $1 billion. I'm not sure. I forgot.
Cyberpunk was
I know
313 million. So
Yeah, but you know the weird thing with GTA?
But like
it looks
GTA 6
basic.
is like
It ain't nothing but you
14,900.
just running around, jumping in cars. Like, what's gonna cost them so much money?
Dude, like, I don't know.
he has a
Like
point.
this, they're saying this is going to be bigger
No,
than
Cowboy
5.
does have a solid point. I mean, well, like, what are we doing GTA that's so
Yeah, right?
crazy?
You ain't flying
like,
in outer space like
the damn
Starfield.
characters, you're running around like a freaking, like Play-Doh. They're walking around, jumping.
Right.
They fall down like nothing. Like you bang into them, they'll fall. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like you spending a lot of money on what? But Purple said trivia for the audience. Who's the largest outside shareholder of Ubisoft? She said also for the panel. So shareholder for Ubisoft, I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm not an investor.
Yeah, I don't get into all that
I'm a
stuff,
gamer.
to be honest with
You know what I mean?
It's 10 cent.
10
it's
cent.
10
Oh man, no way.
Yeah,
Is it
10
really?
I don't care. That
10
means
cent's
nothing.
gonna ruin
Yeah,
gaming.
it's 10 cent.
That means
10
nothing.
cent's gonna ruin gaming.
What's
Isn't that
cat
Chinese
smoking?
company?
Where can I get some? Yeah, that is. Yeah, they're all over there.
Yeah,
They're over there.
they're trying to take over. Yeah. Good luck with that.
I swear I'm the only person who didn't like GTA. No, you're not. Like GTA is listen, I always call it the most basic game, right? You jump in the car, you drive, but it's like the building block for other games, for sandbox games. I mean,
It is fun though.
it's
fun.
you know what's fun is the openness, the
Yeah,
jumping cars,
the craziness,
exactly.
exactly.
Jers, I used to call myself the sidewalk killer. Hey, bro, don't be on the sidewalk because I'm coming for you. I'm
Yeah.
driving down the road, just running
What's
people
this?
over. You know, but
Yeah, that game's got a lot of good memories over the last 10 years.
What is
for
this?
sure.
hold on, what?
So,
this right here. Bungie is determined to bribe me into running Destiny.
so who's interested in running that Crota raid, guys?
I'll do it.
Not
I still
me.
have bills. I need a team though.
Rudigs.
I mean, I gotta have weapons and stuff.
So,
and
so
builds, you know?
apparently there's a bug right now. You can get the Necrochasm. You can still get it after contest mode.
So the bug is, to take out your Ethernet cable and beat the raid that way.
No, they don't have that one anymore. But yeah, they're kind of downplaying this raid. They're saying it's just a dungeon.
Of
And
course.
know
I
it
mean,
was
look,
a dungeon.
dude, this raid wasn't really big to begin with.
Right. This is the one with the sword bearer, right?
Yeah, the sword guy.
Yeah, this was the wackest one, bro. This was the wackest one in Destiny 1.
The only fun part about this raid is the beginning, when it's all dark, all the thralls are coming after you, and you gotta and then your lights falling, you're too damn slow to move. That's fun. Other than that, it's like
hey, Jers, I used to always be like, bro, put me on ad patrol. Just put me on ad
for
patrol.
real, man.
The Ethernet glitch was fun, actually.
Pull it.
So Sour Blow is in the building, and Rudigs is wild. And Rudigs said Armor Core greater than Destiny. Is that going to be a new thing? Armor Core is greater than everything. I would say that GTA 2 was the greatest. I like GTA 3 myself, but there's an overhead camera.
Yeah, 3's. Well, I like 4, but 3 definitely changed the game for sure.
Yeah, 3.
But
Vice,
4 is a good story.
Yeah, 3.
I like the physics and everything in 4.
Damn, he got his account suspended. What happened?
Yeah, he got his. Yeah, that's well, it's good to have you back, man. Yeah, he was using another account for a bit. Yeah, listen, you gotta stop doing crazy stuff with Crazy Louie, man. You won't get your account banned anymore.
Yeah, don't mess with people, man. Don't even say GGs. You definitely get suspended for it.
Yeah, right.
See ya.
The voice of reason is back in your chat. Here we go. We jump on in then, because we're gonna need some voice of reason. We're gonna need somebody to break me and Jers up in a moment.
Yeah.
You want to see two Jersey guys get together? We're gonna be throwing ice cream and everything.
So Final Fantasy is finally getting it. Final Fantasy 16
Right.
is finally getting the PC port and 2 expansions.
That's cool.
There you go, PC players. Let's roll.
There you go.
Even though I'm not going to be playing that game.
What is your issue with Final Fantasy 16?
No, I'm not into Final Fantasy anymore.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it is very different though than all
It
the other
is.
Final Fantasies. I will say that because I played a bunch of Final Fantasies. I beat a bunch of Final Fantasies. It's nothing like any of them. But the weird thing is, it gives you the illusion of a Devil May Cry game, but the format is still a Final Fantasy game. So it's weird. It's like, imagine a Devil May Cry game being like 48 or 50 hours long. You'd be like, bro, why is this so? It's weird. Action-based game that long. It just kind of doesn't make sense a little bit. But
God of War's that long.
hell no.
So
God,
nobody
it didn't
cares.
take me 48 hours to beat God of War.
You got a lot of hours in.
Not 48 hours.
You got.
I beat
it's
God of
somewhere
War
up
in
there.
24 hours.
Nah, man.
That's-
I picked you out, bro. No
That's
way.
double.
You got like 40
So
some
this
hours.
next one,
Yeah,
So this next one-
I was just playing God of War the other day
Ah.
for 3 hours.
so guys, this next one's gonna get Cubini riled up.
Okay.
Quantum
Yo,
Error
but he's on
developer
PC,
says.
bro.
Yeah, right.
Quantum
I saw
Error
this, I saw
developer
it.
says game is in an unacceptable state on the Xbox Series S. Now, guys, like I just mentioned,
Okay.
Immortals of Avium, I had full faith in that game to run perfect
Okay.
or somewhat perfect on S, and I got my dreams crushed. So I'm wondering, let's see how First Descendant turns out on Series S. Let's find out how Modern Warfare
It's
3
not going to do well,
turns
man.
out.
I don't think it's going to do well. The first Descendant? Hell no, not on Series S.
Especially with Unreal 5. But then we
Yeah,
have
that's
the FSR 3 update coming in
Yeah, not
sometime
happening.
this month. So hopefully developers will utilize that.
Let me say something real quick. The FSR3 thing requires a 60 FPS base for it to even work. Your game has to run 60 on its own before you can even implement that feature.
So
I think
so
we
that
get
would
shit for
work
consoles.
with Immortals Avium because that runs 60 on all consoles.
And I guess it's FSR2 based. So if the game doesn't have any FSR2 features, it won't even work. There's a lot of caveats with that damn thing for some reason. I wish it would just save everything.
I mean, just generally, I'm hoping the FSR3 thing would kind of help out the Series S a little bit, give it a little more push.
Yeah, I mean, they're upscaling from what, 400p? So, I mean, at this point.
I love what Purple said. Purple said Cubini has Starfield and is gaming. I'm not sure he'll care about this. Thank you.
I'll play it on my PC if I decide to.
So yeah, definitely, I'm probably gonna get Quantum Error on PS5. I know you're probably gonna get it. Yeah. What about you, Jersey?
I have no idea.
It didn't do
Have you
anything to
seen
interest
what
people
Quantum
yet.
Error look like?
Nope.
So Quantum Error looks like kind of like a Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Doom, like a Doom 2016 Eternal
Yeah.
kind of style thing, where you're like a firefighter and you can shoot guns and it's crazy.
A firefighter? What do you mean, like
Yeah,
putting out fires?
yeah, like
Yeah, it's
using
like you're like
firefighters in the game.
It's like you're in outer space. They got an axe.
Why is he?
You're like a space firefighter.
I don't really
Yeah,
feel like
you're
you're
a
a
space
space
firefighter.
I swear to God, they're running out of creativity, man. I
I
swear to
don't
God.
really feel like that. When I watch the trailer, I don't get that space firefighter. I mean, yeah, he killed a couple people with an axe, but I don't.
There's
I
like
don't think that's the
zombies
right way
and
to
monsters
explain
in this game or something.
Yeah, I don't think he's
apparently,
explaining it to you right. It's like Doom. It's like a slower Doom 2016. It looks like that.
yeah.
But a little slower pace because like you said, you're using axe and all that. It's not you're just super crazy, hyped up weapons, blowing everything up.
Yeah, you can also put out fires in the game. Like from
Well,
what I've seen.
shout out to Cubini for giving me that mod for the performance. Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Back to Armored Core being Game of the Year. Is the same director as Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. 2019 Game of the Year, and it's not crazy to think From Software can take.
I
Game
don't
of the
have that yet, so I can't really talk on that. But I will be playing it soon. So
So guys, the PlayStation Portal is ready for pre-order.
Now,
Okay.
let me jump on this, okay? Now, I'm going to give some credit to Rudigs. Rudigs inboxed me and said, hey, on the commercial, it said use with your home Wi-Fi. He said, does that mean you can't take it out the house? So I watched it and paused it just to read the fine print so I could explain that part to him. And in the fine print, you guys got to check out my video. I'll share it on Twitter and all that tomorrow. I didn't want to share it because it's holidays. I feel like whenever you share a video on Twitter, people don't watch it over the weekends. They're living their lives, but during the weekday, they're like at work. So they're like, oh, what's this? So anyway, because of Rudigs, I watched the video and I paused it to see the fine print about the Wi-Fi. And then I uncovered, well, everybody can see it too, but it's in small print. Guys, all you cloud gamers, it said clear. This device will not be compatible with PlayStation Plus premium games that you stream to the PlayStation 5. So your hopes up that this would also be able to use cloud gaming, it doesn't. They put it's
No.
right? Also, it said this device is also not compatible with VR. So if you thought maybe you could play PlayStation VR and remote played it to this device, you can't do that either. This is exactly what they call it.
Damn.
PlayStation Portal Remote Player. That's all it does. Okay, now to get back to what you were saying. Yes.
Also, what Rudigs pointed out this morning, only one person can buy it at a time or something like that.
good.
I think that's to combat the scalpers. Because
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also I think is this.
even
so
though this is a low price device, and I don't think scalpers would be interested.
No,
in
but look, hear me out.
trying
You
to,
see this?
you know,
So hear me out. I'm typically an early adopter. I got this folding phone. I got the first one when it first came out. It's devices like this. They don't plan to sell a lot. Trust me. They know this won't be a big seller, but they need to get it into as many hands as possible. So meaning if you're in one household and you got like 5 of them, you're not like your household. Oh yeah, I got them. I'm sure they want a bunch of different houses to have at least one of these devices. So the maximum amount of people could be able to get to see this device and hear people talk about it, because I think they don't think they're going to sell that much. So this is, think about it, this is this is looking for those early adopters. This is looking for those tech people. This is the people that's like, oh, that looks interesting. This isn't a mass audience device, so it makes sense to, like, let's say I'm like, oh, I like remote play. I'm gonna get one for me, my wife, and my daughter. Then I'm not doing any service to let the outside people who don't trust this device, because you're gonna either you know what I mean. You want more homes to get it, and I just don't think they're probably gonna produce that many. So that's why I think they're doing that. But that's me. And now your mom knows. Let's see.
Look at this shit. I just tried to go to a neon. I got my ass.
All right.
Look at this. I'm in jail right now. God damn it.
So in the words of Doragon, everybody take a deep breath, because
Damn. All right. So wait. I guess we're gonna end the show off talking about Starfield, then, right? So are we ready for this?
We will end the show off talking about Starfield.
Okay,
All
wait,
right,
real quick. Cowboy or FCAT, did you guys play Starfield at all yet?
I did not.
No,
because
Okay.
it's not out.
I'm waiting for the regular. Yeah, Wednesday will be the day I play it.
So
And
you're saying
I'm-
you don't support developers? Is that what you're saying?
Damn,
Man, what are you doing here? Supposed to support
No,
developers.
I'm not watching any gameplay. I'm not even looking at QB's thing
Nope. I mean,
right there. Like, I'm not paying attention to I've
Well, that's
seen
Neon
clips and
City.
stuff here and there, but
that's
I'm
Neon
still
City,
going
ain't
in
nothing.
blind. I'm
Yeah,
still
I
going
ain't
in
done
blind. It's
nothing
going to
but
be
jump.
natural.
It took me
Yeah,
30
we'll
minutes.
definitely
to jump
talk
to
about
neon.
it.
That's
If
crazy.
FCAT wants to leave at that point, he can. But I definitely got questions for you guys. But let me say this to host. Host said we need a day one evidence from Cowboy connecting this device to via 5G hotspot. So I won't be doing that. I don't have a hotspot like I told you guys, when I go away, I'll
I
just
wouldn't do
my
that.
normal thing, take my phone, because my phone I could use mobile data. So I won't. This device is just gonna be in the house for me. The PlayStation Portal.
You know what? I was really going back to that. I think I might pick it up
Mhm.
because maybe I do want to lay on the couch, lay on my bed, chill, maybe play a PlayStation game like
Right.
Resident Evil 4 remake or something. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna wait for you to get it, do a review,
Yep.
and I'll get the trustworthy advice on that. But
I mean, he's
you know.
right. In concept, it makes sense to lay down on the couch.
Yeah,
or
man.
on the
Because
bed,
sometimes
or
I
the
don't want to
wife's
be at my
watching a
setup all the
movie.
time either, all the time. You know what I mean? So
Well,
I'd rather
what if
just
the girl's watching
And-
a movie and you just want to
Yeah.
go play a game?
And I'm gonna say this, Jers. My screen on my 7.6-inch phone is nice, but that 8-inch and plus my screen, I know Cubini said it. I don't know about him, but mine doesn't show the whole screen when I play a game. I have the
So-
the letterbox. So to have
yeah.
that 8-inch screen and all your PlayStation features, I think that's gonna be dope. Just to be like, all right, my girl want to watch something. I'm just gonna sit on
I
the
just
couch.
don't want no latency, man. That's the kicker with me. Like I
Right.
even with a first person, a single player game, I hate latency, man. When I'm hitting like the right stick or I'm trying to shoot and like a half or a little
Yeah,
bit
but
less
when's
than
the
half a
last time you
second,
even tried remote play, bro? Like this
like
ain't this
year and a
ain't-
half ago.
Okay.
So and that wasn't that long ago. But again,
And
I
you was
wasn't
at home
outside. I
on
was
your
actually
Wi-Fi at home?
Wi-Fi at home, everything, man. So
What
I just hope it
device were
works.
you using?
Huh?
What device was you using? Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was right there next to the
So,
PlayStation. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Oh, sure. Well, remember
let
they
me
do got that
say-
thing called PlayStation Link. So they said that's 11 times better than Wi-Fi. So just saying. Yeah. Just
So
saying.
let me say, guys, let me say one thing. Game Pass is now back to being the best value in gaming.
All right, wait, before you do that real quick, I just want to say Rudik said, thanks for PlayStation Bros. Has got me excited about podcasting again. I appreciate the response a lot. And for me, it's just fun times as well. I just want to say I do value what you guys do on Monday mornings. I'm at work. Well, today I was home, but I still watch you while I was home. And I value a lot of you guys that stream during the day when I'm at work. Like even when Jers used to do stuff with Cloud, like it helps me. And I want to congratulate you, man. I think what you're doing is pretty good. So if you was thinking, I don't know about podcasting, you do a hell of a job. You, Purple, Jers, I wouldn't watch you guys. Honestly, I wouldn't watch you guys if I didn't like the content you guys did. So I'm thankful that I know a bunch of content creators that do a great job, and you guys are entertaining. So just want to, let you know. For me, you are entertaining, Rude Diggs. I like the show you guys do. And it's the perfect timing for me. I know sometimes you do stuff later, and I can't always catch that. But your morning show is perfect timing for me. 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern. I'm there. All right, just want to say that.
I got something for Sour Blow.
He said maybe a year of PlayStation, maybe a year of Plus with
No,
this
next one.
Okay. Oh, may incentivize the purchase of the portal. He's a Stop Plus. Was never a better
Now,
value than Game Pass.
It wasn't a better value than Game Pass, but it was better value than games with gold.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
All right, let me pull
free
up
PlayStation games and online play. That's all that comes with it.
So yeah, I mean, guys, like when I saw this, I'm like, yeah, no, because
Yeah, this is no good for me.
when this goes into effect, and Destiny 2 still gives me that freaking screen saying I need to upgrade, I'm just gonna give the finger to PlayStation, bro. I'm a free ride PlayStation.
Well, that's when I just play single players and go to PC. You don't play
You're
nothing.
gonna
on
what
PC.
You're gonna what
But
ride
I mean-
PlayStation?
I'm a free ride it.
All right.
I thought you said something else.
I did too.
But,
Hold on.
Like, hold up.
Nah. But how y'all feel about this? I mean,
Cowboy, how do you feel about this,
people
Cowboy?
canceling. I see a lot of people canceling PS Plus right now.
No, let me say this. You hear a lot of people canceling. You don't see a lot of people.
You hear the
canceling.
5 people
You
talking
hear.
about it.
They're posting screenshots on Twitter, bro.
Oh, really? I haven't seen any yet. I'm just trying to find a thing.
I'm going back to essential or basic, whatever.
Yeah, I was trying to find something that showed the different tiers.
I mean, even that's too
Anyway,
much because
it's going up to 80.
Game Pass Core is still 60, and that's online plus 25 games.
Mhm.
So I mean, even with that, you're kind of still making out better than on PlayStation.
Well, so Game Pass has month to month, so they don't do a year thing. Um, so Game Pass actually is more expensive. But let me get in
So
a
it'll
guy
be
who knows
60.
about both. My man. Building. I messed that all. It just didn't flow properly. But there you go. Let me see. Game Pass 4 is $120. Let's go.
So it's 60.
So Durs asked me, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. Let me just back up a little bit. A year ago, I bought a PlayStation 5, so I was a little late to the party. And I was excited about cloud gaming on PlayStation, so I got the premium for whatever premium was. And so, what, $120 for the year, right? And so I got premium, and as a year went by, I'm like, I got out of cloud gaming, so I really just didn't use that much. I didn't really use the trials. So for me, premium just didn't really, just wasn't doing it for me. So in May, I went down from, and I was supposed to renew in June. In May, I clicked on the thing that when I renew, it'll give me essential. So then, and later in May, they had a sale where I think it was like 30% off, and I could get premium for the year for $90. I was like, okay, why not, right? Even though I couldn't think of why I was doing it, but hey, it was only $90. So I got it for the year, and I still haven't really used anything on premium. So let me just say this to start off with. I will be going down to essential when I renew next June because I don't feel premium fits me. But what I will say is this. One of my favorite subscription services, Gamefly. And 2 weeks ago, I got the email from Gamefly that, hey, we're raising the price. I didn't bat an eye. Why? Because I get a massive amount of value from Gamefly. So for me, I was like, hey, y'all could have raised it another $10. I'm paying because I get value from it. So what I will say to you guys is, before I get into my whole what I agree with, disagree with, it's up to you if it's value, right? Don't just join the bandwagon. Oh my God, it's $40, right? If it gives you value, because we're talking about the top tier being an extra $40 a year. I think if it gives you value, then you stick with it because it's giving you value. Now, if you can't afford it, that's something different. We definitely gonna get into that. You're gonna hate me for it, but I'm just gonna have to hit y'all with some hard truth. So, yeah. So personally, I think them raising the price is a bad thing if you can't afford it, and if you get value from it, it shouldn't really deter you. If you get value from it. Now, here's the two things: if you get value for it and you can't afford it, then that's hard because you really want it, but you don't get that much value. What I hear is a lot of people saying, hell no, I ain't paying for that. That just shows you probably should have went down to essential anyway or extra because you're really not getting the value for it because it was that easy. Because my logic, and I know Jersey and I are going to get into it, my logic is, okay, it's going to be $40 for the year, but for me, that's $3.33 a month. That's really, to me, yeah, not everybody's not me. To me, that's nothing, right? I waste more than $3.33 a month on, I don't even know because I waste it, right? Maybe my wife and I went, oh, let's just go to 7-Eleven across the street and get two cold sodas. But we got a mini fridge with sodas. Yeah, but it's in the bottles, not the cans. We do that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, that's just my stance on it. I'm not faulting you if you're mad about it, but I do feel like if it's value, you can really tell yourself, like, and I know Jersey's going to say, well, that's $40 for the year. Let me not put words in his mouth. He'll explain it to you. But I'll just stop right there and then let Jersey jump in there. And also Murder and FCAT and QVini. But I want to hear what Jersey got to say.
So
What up, everybody?
$3, so $3 is not a lot, obviously.
And 33 cents.
Yeah, and 33 cents with tax. Don't forget the tax your wages. But listen, I'm just saying, right? To me, this is a gaming company, right? So Netflix, I hate to make these comparisons, but a lot of gamers, they make these comparisons. They're trying to justify situations. So in that regard, Gamefly is great. They could raise another 20 because why? They add those newly launched games. They're there ready for you to play. PlayStation does not. All right. They add games over time, right? Their new games, definitely not. Definitely, I think a year later they'll add it. But I'm like, they're not really adding no new value to either justify their pricing games.
If you talk to Rudigs, because he's always trying to say they do, like they add that game Meet Your Maker, they add Sea of Stars. Me personally, those little knick-knack games. I'm sorry, and I don't want to offend anybody.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's fine if they want to add some things, man. Some
hey, Cowboy, that's the start though.
They're not gonna add anything. That's the whole thing.
That's my point, man.
But listen,
Other than
we didn't
PS5
see.
gaming.
Hold up. But we didn't see what they are gonna do yet. But they did write that they're raising the price and they're gonna add more. But their words was they're gonna add more value.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you right
Cloud
now. I'm
That's the only thing they have in the pipeline.
I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna unsubscribe, and it's not a friggin' fake outrage that probably people will portray this as. It's not. Because one, I got PlayStation Premium to play some games I haven't played before. Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe Miles Morales. I wasn't, because those are not my go-to games, like Elden Ring and stuff like that. But I will say this is that September 6th, they're going to be start raising the prices. So I'm going to be getting on that tonight, and I'm going to cancel it because I don't believe that they should. If they're talking about,
so they're saying you should start stacking up now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not going to resubscribe for another 2 times and give them even more money. No, I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous.
They let you stack them. That's just something people are saying. They've already said.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude,
PlayStation is not going to let you stack anything.
Exactly.
They stopped that before.
So so exactly. They're like, oh, wait, we can't do this, man. We can't. Like, no, we can't have them save money. No, we're going to take their money. But my thing is this, and I said this right, and I looked it up. This is about May 2023. That was the 8 million subscribers. I looked it up. I don't know what it is now. Probably not much more. But if you go by the 8 million premium subscribers, bro, 8 million premium subscribers just by $40 a year, that's 320 million extra just by that tier alone, bro. Like, that's almost $500 million, almost around about, give or take a little bit. Like, what are they doing that they're going to be adding to PlayStation as a whole? Like, what really? Like,
it's cloud gaming. Cloud gaming costs money.
Get
more into cloud gaming. They're talking about coming to more devices. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of PlayStation gamers are not going to be into the cloud, man. I'm being serious with everybody you're watching and everybody. They don't care about cloud gaming. I'm asking my buddies who play, video games, who don't stream, who don't Twitter, who don't do none of that.
Nobody cares about it now.
Yeah. No, I'm being serious. They don't care. They don't even know what Stadia is. They don't even know what GFN is. They don't care about cloud.
Same my way.
You know what I mean? Huh? What happened?
I said Jersey, the same my way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even know what Stadia was. Like, I knew what Stadia was, but I never got really into it. Then I met Cowboy a year later. Then he was really like into it. I'm like, well, I mean, if it works, it works. But they need to stop betting money into cloud services, bro. We are not infrastructure there yet, dude. Like, cloud gaming, bro, is not there.
Only thing I'll say about this is, Jers, they kind of have to, right? Because the thing is, the last thing you want to do is not invest, and then when it gets ready, now you're trying to jump in. This is why the whole CMA thing happened with Microsoft, because they don't want them to be a monopoly. Get this, they didn't have a problem with consoles, they said with cloud. So why we don't get it, my friends don't get it, no one cares, but there is going to be a future where cloud not going to take over. So nobody say he said it's going to take over, but cloud is going to be a substantial part of gaming. And so hold on, wait real quick. The last thing a company want to do is now try to get your cloud infrastructure together and somebody already take off and run with it. So they have to kind of.
The big problem is, bro.
Doing now.
Wait. Look at it like this, Jersey.
Hold on. I wasn't done yet. But this is what I'm saying, right? Cloud gaming is cool for people who like it, right? But my only thing is, right? So let's just say, for happenstance, PlayStation, Xbox, whoever does cloud, those things can go away overnight, bro. Like, let's say you really love the game and it's nowhere else but there. Now, let's just say, for happenstance, your freaking save is gone and the game is gone. What, just going to refund you? You put all those hours into that game. This is why I don't like cloud gaming. To me, this is why I don't like it. To me, it doesn't work. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but, once it's off, you can't access it anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's bullcrap.
But you gotta look at it like this, Jersey. Look at the evolution of mobile phones. Like, we went from flip phones to smartphones.
That's still hardware, though, bro. It's still a piece of hardware in your hand, though.
Yeah, but Jers, if you talking about a piece of hardware, go listen to a music. People playing on iTunes. Go watch Netflix. They're streaming. I mean, everything else is streaming. I mean, you saying that
music,
now?
Technology evolves. We'll get to the
but
infrastructure.
they don't need, you know,
to
4080s.
support
They
it.
don't need, you know, a lot of stuff. Music
True.
doesn't need all that stuff.
No,
Right
I
or
hear you.
wrong.
I just wanted to jump in on the point of that
Right.
there is a future, and I think companies don't want to get caught not being a part of it. They don't want to. Now we're building our infrastructure. They want to be like, oh yeah, now cloud gaming is
Yeah,
popular.
I mean,
Guess what? We're in there. You know, that's
trust
Sony
me,
doing that,
Jersey.
though?
Like you're gonna go to your great grandkids, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you downloaded games."
Yep.
You know.
But that's 50 years from now. That's 40, 30, 40 years, man. I don't think cloud gaming is going to be really the way we're thinking about it until like another 20, 25 years. That's just the way I look at it. I'm
I'm going to say
serious.
15.
I'm
I think
thinking.
maybe 15,
I'm
20.
thinking
I'm
5
seeing-
to 10. 5 to
I'm
10.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
more 5 to
It's
10
moving
before
fast.
it actually works. Yeah.
No,
In
I'm
other
talking
foreign
about
countries,
just
it's already
cloud
there.
gaming, like no more
Oh yeah, just
hardware.
cloud. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
We could see a
I don't
bump-
think I'm
we
gonna
could
see
see a
just
bump in
cloud
2
gaming in my
years.
lifetime.
We could see a bump in 2 years.
But do you
No.
guys
And,
really trust
you know,
PlayStation to do it right? I don't, and I'm a PlayStation guy. I don't trust them to do cloud gaming.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy,
No.
though,
Hey,
Jers?
Magic
So
SSD.
typically, people look at PlayStation as a premium service. I think if they really got behind cloud gaming, people just gonna assume they do it right. That is life is about optics,
Yeah, but-
right?
Mark
And
Cerny said that Magic SSD is unlocking
There you go.
like less than millisecond latency
But be,
or
Dude, we
whatever.
can't even join a Discord.
Yeah.
You're-
but listen,
Yeah.
I
we
wanna
can't even
I
do
wanna
any-
get Murder and Cubini on this price raise, but I want to say one thing to Jers. So Jers, I get what you're saying about GameFly, right? Or Game Pass, right? Game Pass, a lot of people don't realize Game Pass increased price too. GameFly increased price too. Hulu, Netflix, I name it on and on. So technically, Sony's one of the last ones to join a subscription raise, because you name any other ones, you're like, oh yeah, they already did that. I got my email. But what I'll say is this:
Didn't PlayStation just up their subscription prices a couple months ago when they tied
No,
everything together?
Yeah.
Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying along with that is that Netflix, Ad News thing, Hulu,
They just
Pass,
no, but hear me
3
out.
months
This is
ago.
why
Game Pass did it too.
but
Jers,
Game
this
Pass
is what
has
I'm
day and date.
saying. This is what I wanted to say to you was, so I hear you on that front, but here's why I disagree. I'm already been paying for GameFly since 2008. Their promise to me was we will add new games. They're not doing nothing new, and they're raising their prices. I already knew they was getting new games since 2008 when I subscribed.
You said
So
the two
for
magic words.
So
New
for me
games.
to be like, oh yeah, they raised it, but they're gonna add new games. Oh, so they didn't add new games last month? They didn't add new games? You're like, no, they did. So then what you're getting
No,
excited because
They're
they're
gonna add
doing
new word games.
No.
That's gonna be the email you get next. New word.
no, but what I'm saying is, think about it. These companies promise us something. They say this is how much we're going to charge you. We shouldn't be like, well, they aren't. Well, Netflix is at no one. I never heard no one ever say, oh, Netflix is going up, but they're going to add something new. Duh, that's what they do. You think I would be getting Netflix if they didn't add new stuff? No, they're raising their prices to a service that's what the service does. We shouldn't give them a
why
break.
is Sony adding a price though right now?
Well, Sony said, if you guys want to pull it up or scroll
Yeah,
down,
let's pull it up. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, because that's what we should do. They said that they're gonna add they're gonna add more value. Now, what that is, that's what we need to know. That's why I said they need to add some games like Ragnarok. They need to add some games that we haven't gotten yet, and then you'll be like, oh snap.
But it's too
Well,
late.
streaming games you own, the streaming games you own thing, that's a good incentive, I guess.
What thing?
The PlayStation 5 stream the games you own.
It is, but not to somebody like Jerz.
Yeah. Right.
Because he could already do that on remote play.
They own.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
All I'm
that's
saying
not-
is
I mean,
like
I
it's
could
cool
play
to
the
have
game on my
Ragnarok.
downloaded digital console or my console. Why would I want to stream a game I own?
That's what I'm saying, right? It's
kinda like-
it's stupid, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here,
Well,
you can
in
stream the
FCAT
games you
defense,
already own.
Murder in
Like-
FCAT defense, he's saying, let's say you go to your mother-in-law's house like me, then you could stream the game. My counter to that is where you could
okay,
always
okay.
already do that with remote play. But
That's
some people,
fine. I mean, that's
some
cool.
people prefer cloud over remote play. So
What I'm saying is like Ragnarok has already been out. They already made sales on it. They already, making decent profit on it. It's cool.
Right.
They still didn't do it. That's not on PC yet. I don't think right now, right?
no, not yet.
Okay, so there it is. It's not even on PC yet. That's what I'm saying is it's like what kind of value, and this is not even about you guys. This is about Sony. Sony,
Right.
what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about value. You keep saying that word around. You're throwing that around like like leaves on a tree. What's the real value they're trying to bring? It's going to be day and date. Cloud gaming is just an add-on for me. It's just it's there. You guys can play it anywhere. But you know what's funny? They have the app online, right? The PS Plus app or whatever. They don't even have a chat party online for that. Like, what real value are you trying to integrate people to communicate? It's just a lot of things.
You talk. What app you talking about?
PlayStation Plus, the PlayStation app on PC. They don't have they don't have a chat thing on there.
That thing is weird. That don't even got a search bar.
There's not even a search bar.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what value are they talking about here, man?
Yeah, and here's my other thing too, Jers. So
they're coming with it.
Jers, here's my other thing too, right? Okay. If they say they're gonna add value, it's like, okay, to which tier? Because you're not gonna do day and date on all tiers, right?
I say
so it's
premium,
like, how
definitely.
could they? Yeah, so how are you going to add significant value to each tier to make up for each
I don't think they're going to do day and date.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to do.
They're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do day and date.
They're going to see a lot of decreases.
6 months, something.
Nah, they're going to see a lot of decrease in PlayStation Plus subscribers.
You know what I think it is? I think they already seen a lot of decrease, and I think they know that they even said it. Like if you look at the numbers, extra and premium, they're the lowest ones, right? So I think they're like, you know what? People aren't taken to this that well. So what we got to do is we got to raise it because we're not making as much money as we thought. So we're going to raise it. Now that's going to force some people to either leave or force some people to just drop down essential, but that was the most one anyway. So it is what it is. I just think they are preparing for this. But let me hear from you, Murder. I apologize. Let's give Murder the floor because he's haven't got this chance to speak without being interrupted.
Oh, you're good. I just popped in. I think it's a good and a bad thing. Me as a troll, I'm gonna sit there and go, yeah, more. I love it. But I'm kind of like you, Cowboy, like how you're gonna say and you're gonna go. Me, I make money. I got houses and things like that. It doesn't really affect me like that unless I'm trolling.
Right.
But because regardless of what they make the price, I'm still gonna pay it or I'm gonna go down. One of the two. I got the Plus when I got my PS5 to play a lot of the games that I didn't get to play before, and I've played those games already. So for me, it's kind of like how you guys would say about Game Pass. Okay, I played the God of Wars. I played the Uncharted, the this, the that. The only one I think I haven't played is Bloodborne. You doesn't really do anything for me.
Whoa.
Sorry, Jers, but he can skip
that's a whole conversation. But yeah, I haven't played Blood. For me, just like you would say about Game Pass, there's nothing that really offers me, but I'm going to keep it anyway. So for me to sit on here and get all like and try to like really hate on me being an Xbox dude, it would be fake. It sucks that at times when low key the world is in kind of a recession, but not that they would do this. They have record sales. They're making more money than they've ever made. Why would you do this to your fan base on top of all the other fucked up consumer negative things that you've done? It's like, what are you doing? Are you reading the room right? I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, and if anybody didn't hear, Final Fantasy 16 is coming to PC within the year, before the ending of 2023. So it's like, with all the things that they've been doing, it's like, what are you saying to your audience? Me, I'm not your audience. But I am. I've always had a PlayStation. I've never really been into their single player games because I'm a multiplayer focused gamer. But I think it's us. We got to keep that same energy. Xbox raised theirs by $2, and they add. I mean, they give you so much more of a value. I don't care what anybody says. We're paying for cloud saves on PlayStation when we play. We don't do that on Xbox. Those cloud saves are free. They come with the subscription.
Right.
That cloud save thing still bothers me. It really does.
Yeah, there's so many things, unconsumer things that PlayStation does that people trolls do it and they do it weird way. But people who are just gamers, they don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. They just want to play their games. PlayStation this last year has kind of been well under consumer with the things that they've done. So it sucks with the timing. But me, I don't care. I'm gonna I'm either back down to essential and me, I pay for it for 2 of my kids. My son,
Right.
he's 7 years old. He has PlayStation Premium, not essential, or he don't even play none of those games, but he has it. So it's hard for me to, because it's gonna be there. It's like Netflix. I don't, like you said, Cowboy. I
Yeah.
don't care. I got money. I'm sorry, and it just is what it is. But I think it's bad timing for them with all the negative stuff that they got going on. I know all the focus is on Xbox when it shouldn't be, but with all the unconsumer stuff that PlayStation has been doing and shitting on their consumers, I think it's just bad timing. But me personally, I don't care.
Hey, look, and I appreciate you just being real about it. You gave us both sides. You was like, honestly, it don't affect me, but I don't like it. But you know what I'm saying. So I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, and I'm
thank you so
paying
much.
for it. I'm paying for premium for my daughter, my son, and myself, and all of them have Xboxes as well. So I'm paying for their Game Passes as well. So what is that for me a month? Just in subscriptions and stuff. And they don't
Brother,
even, they don't even care.
I pay for 3 Game Pass subscriptions in full every month.
Right.
Full price.
Xbox, can y'all hear us with the family plan? Everybody's been echoing. Can we get one sometime?
They're not
Hey, come on.
So somebody said on Twitter, like, stop complaining about, how much getting a PC, a high quality PC now because these subscription services are going up.
You know what? It's well, let me hear Cubini. So Cubini, you didn't get a chance to get the floor on this. So go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
No, just the increase.
I mean, the increase is inevitable, unfortunately. But I also don't see a damn reason why. What I'm getting out of it, if I wanted to jump into it today, like I'm still waiting for a reason to jump into it. I'd love to see the PC side really blow up. That'd be great. I'd pay for that, But the stuff's got to show something. I mean, that same thing I said with Game Pass. If it's going to go up in price, the content's got to come too. And Starfield just the beginning, but but in general, these services need to have content, just like Netflix and everything else. And I'm just not seeing it for that much of a price jump on the PlayStation side.
Well,
That's kind of crazy, unless they got some big old 6-month day and date thing hiding in their wings.
They need to put games like how you said, God of War, Ragnarok, Last of Us Part 2 in there.
And I don't want to get this into what's better, but I've said this there's never ever a moment
TK say it again.
There's never he said FPC. That's all right. There's never a moment where anybody heard me say
you watching TK, hush.
So listen, there's never a moment where
get a PC said FPC.
All right, man, come on. We get letting his little FPC. But anyway, there's never been a moment where anyone ever heard me say PlayStation subscription was better than Game Pass. I think it is better. And when you say Game Pass got to add stuff, so I speak with my wallet just because I'm selfishly, not the industry. I want to help. I just want to pay for what I feel is for me. So I've been paying for Game Pass for 3 months in a row. 3 months ago, Game Pass added Exo Primal. I wanted it. I paid for it, got to play it. The month after that, they added Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This month, they're adding Starfield. So for me, Game Pass had 3 games I wanted to play 3 months in a row. And that was day and date. For me. So somebody might say, well, they don't care about those games. But for me, Game Pass, and that's why I always say when we get in these debates, even K9, how is Game Pass better? Because numerically, if you add numbers, a day and date game to me trumps an old banger. Because that old banger, especially if you hate digital, well, you go to the old banger and get that out the bin for $7 at GameStop. But the brand new game is still going to be a brand new price unless you steal it. So
then you got Payday 3. I think either this month or next month.
Xbox.
There's a lot.
Remember what I said?
Yes, sir.
Over a year ago, I said all Xbox need. Everybody's hating on them. I said they just need 4 games that have a buzz. Remember, I said that the end of 2021, or it was the beginning of 2022. I said we're laughing now, but it don't take nothing to come back because it's all about games.
Forza. When Forza and Halo was coming out, remember how it off the year? You were like, I got to give it to them.
Got to. So guess what? 3 months in a row for me, they've definitely been better than PlayStation Plus. But let me bring in the maker of Chaos Here we go. He's gonna come in here.
Kill everything.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is it's up to you whether you get that money, like what the value is out of it. I see the prices increasing. I saw that coming a mile away for both services.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they're going to offer 4K streaming on PlayStation Premium. It sucks for those
4K
who
streaming.
can't afford it. But
But
you know, I don't really
4K?
get I don't get the value out of Premium, so I actually canceled back in like March. I think the last game I really downloaded out of Premium was Stray, and that was last year.
Right.
So nothing else has kind of grabbed me. Game Pass, however, you know, with the day and date games, I mean, it's new games. You're gonna try it out. I tried out Exo Primal, uninstalled it after a couple matches. Played all of Wolong, played all of Hi-Fi Rush. I'm playing Starfield right now, and yeah, just I get my money out of Game Pass, and just unfortunately with, I mean, I do have the base. I should clarify. I have the base PlayStation Plus Essentials because I do have play online with other people. So I'll probably always keep that, even with the price increase. But it just sucks for people who can't afford it.
Yeah. So let me jump in there. I feel like a maker is tagging me in. So now I just gotta be an a-hole. I'm gonna be honest, man. I said this in the comments this morning.
Here we go.
Thing. And so here we go. Hey, listen, bro. If they increase it $40 a year, a subscription that's giving you a bunch of games, 800 plus games, blah blah blah. If you feel that's too much, right, and the value doesn't meet, listen, man. If you can't spend $40 a year, how you gonna spend $70 on a game,
though, bro? That is not the point, though. That's not the point.
No. But let me finish saying it though.
That
you
is
can
not
say
the
that's
point.
not the point.
No, but that's a bad analogy, bro. Like,
no,
listen, anybody can go out and buy sneakers $150. You know what I'm saying? A car for $30,000.
Right.
That's not the point. The point is, what are they really adding?
No, but hear me out though. Hear me out.
Simple.
So then I need you to be mad at GameFly, Netflix.
No, because they
Hulu.
add everything new, bro.
No, bro, that is not because they're not doing anything new. You say they adding new, but they're not
new movies.
doing.
They got new shows.
Okay, so let me say this thing. I mean? So listen, hold up. So then GameFly should be able to say every month is going to go up $2. I'm like, what? And then Jersey,
what are you renting on GameFly?
Cowboy.
Are you renting Boys of the Fall? That's new.
Go ahead.
Yes, probably, right? It's new, right? It's on the service. It's new, right?
No, but so okay, so
that's where I'm coming from.
So listen, all right, let me say this then. So then, all right, we're gonna put in your retrospect. So every month, Game Pass adds a new game, day and date. They should be able to raise the price $2 every month. They add a new game and say, listen, we add a new game.
No.
Would you agree with that?
No.
No, because you would be like, wait, but y'all been adding new games. You're like, but your logic is they're adding new games.
Sony hasn't.
They drop indies like in there every week. Like there's whether we play them or not.
No, but imagine though, Murder, if every month Game Pass kept going up and they said to you, but we add new games every month. So why shouldn't? Because we're adding.
No.
Like,
I think there's kind of like a false equivalence. Like let's take like Netflix for example. Okay. Netflix reinvested a lot of that money that they were getting and put it into new content. Just look at a lot of the like fancy star or what is it? Thor, Chris Hemsworth. That film. That's a Netflix exclusive that they basically funded. So they spent more money to make these movies, shows, so there's more content, but they also have been increasing their prices. I can somewhat see that. I do kind of agree. I wish there was a bit more with PS Plus. I don't quite see the value for what I'm paying as much. That makes sense.
I agree. Yeah.
Especially Maker, if you've already, like a lot of you guys that are really, really like hardcore PlayStation fans, if you guys haven't played those bangers that they got on
they're
PlayStation
great.
Premium side. Yeah. I mean, for the person who's already, that's what I'm saying to you guys who have already played and beat those games. It doesn't offer you as much as it would somebody who hasn't,
But I'm gonna
Like
be
it's-
real. A lot of people buy those games. They're not even on the server. They buy those
Right.
games. You know, it's on
That's right.
PlayStation. That's what
Yeah.
PlayStation's model is. You know, buy the game,
Mhm.
or maybe.
Yep.
That's the value I'm talking about. Like, are they gonna add Ragnarok after a year later? A lot of PlayStation who are fans of that game already bought it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right. That's what I'm saying.
maybe we'll be lucky enough to have new players play it. It is what it is. I don't know, but I'm just saying a $40 price tag for premium is a little nutty.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's nutty, but I'm just saying in general, and I'm just being honest. I mean, if again, it all comes down to value, but if $40, if you were getting value. So again, I'm not talking to you, Jers, or people who said, or me. I don't see the value. I already went down in May and then only went up because they gave me a deal, right? And I still didn't even use it, so I'm getting no value, right? But if I got value, then an extra $40, if I had value, I would figure I would still pay because it was giving me value. But if I couldn't afford an extra 40 and I said, I'm getting rid of the service. Well, if you couldn't afford 40, how are you going to pay 70 to get one game? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's to me. I don't like. Again, this is like a general standing point. I
Right,
just
right,
don't think people are thinking of it like that. They're just thinking about, well, why are we giving them $40 extra? Like, what are they giving me in return? The same thing. Like, what are we doing here?
That's
So-
what I'm saying.
Giving you
I
them
just don't
promises.
see
I don't think it's, bro.
the-
Let me tell you something. PlayStation fan, we don't care about spending money, bro. I even
For
Xbox gamers or state, they don't care
real.
about spending money. We're
Nah.
gamers, bro. I just bought a
If it's
fucking.
something that we
Yeah,
want,
you pay to play.
Listen,
you pay to
I
play.
just bought a fucking $275 freaking dollar headset, a fucking $50 mouse. I don't care about spending
and-
money.
No, he's
You know what I
right.
mean? But-
When I decided to make the final jump to PlayStation, bro, I brought a $1,200 monitor. I brought a $270
That's what I'm saying. We don't care
external
about
hard
spending money.
drive. Yeah, we pay to play. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
get
like,
that.
what is Sony gonna give us in return, man? Like,
Yeah.
okay, for 2 years, this is a stupid, like, probably opinion thing, but an Xbox, you can join any server from your Xbox, whatever chat, whatever server you want to get into. We can't do that on Sony. Why? We waited 2 years. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like that? Nah, man. Sony's falling off, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting a value for it, I definitely would not suggest paying. I mean, because
I need my
anything
brother
to go
TK
up
to
$40.
jump in here.
Go ahead, okay.
Sorry. never
We
mind.
still stuck on this, or we ready to move on?
Shower blow, jump on, man. The link is pinned in the chat.
Yeah,
What do you
come
mean
on,
can I
Shao,
join?
bro.
Jump
Hurry
in
up
there.
in here before
Yo,
we
is this
switch to the next topic.
TK, you my brother, and I love you, but you tripping.
He always tripping. Let me see what he said. He said technically
Jeez.
how Xbox
Oh my
handles
Jesus
Starfield makes Game Pass look worse. What is that? How did
Man,
they
you
handle
bugging.
it?
People that
Oh,
know,
nah,
hey,
bro.
what is
Not-
it? What is
Starfield kicks it off.
Yeah, how did they handle
it?
What did to him, man?
Depends on
I don't
his
know where he
experience
touched
with
him.
Starfield.
I don't know.
It's
Yo,
just,
listen,
it's just his
K9 act
Everybody's
like-
experience is
Hey, hold on.
That's-
K9
that's
act
it.
like
Wow.
Xbox touched him in a private place or something. Oh man,
What
like
did Phil do? That's my brother.
Yeah, I don't know what
ride
happened
with
to him.
But it like, come on.
they fallout was worse than best friends, man. For real.
Oh, that's my dog.
Nah,
yo, I
K9
was
good.
watching.
Yeah.
Yo, a
It's a
side
dub.
note. I was watching
And I
Stars.
didn't pay to play it.
I was watching Star Citizen, man, and I gotta say that game is phenomenal.
Mhm.
My buddy was telling me
That's
about it,
an
man, and,
NFT game.
yeah. So I will say that I said to him, I said, listen, I can't play keyboard and mouse. I'm a controller guy. My fingers don't work like that. I can't play keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I was like, when they eventually add a controller, he goes, "It's not going to be a controller
Bro,
game."
you
And I
ain't
was like, "Dude, they can mod something." Like, stop, you know
Yeah.
that already. But
Yeah.
yeah, but that game.
That's
is
how I feel
awesome.
about
So-
Valorant. I want
I do
Valorant
wanna-
to add controller support.
Can I take a jab at TK real quick?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I just
I'ma
wanted to
follow
say Starfield technically has an average critic score, same as Bayonetta 3, which
Yeah,
I think you had said was your game of the year last year.
I think he did.
Starfield is as higher than multiple massive generational games. I mean,
I think people downplay it because they see
Yeah,
graphics.
What graphics? Do you not see what I'm playing right now? You talking about graphics?
There's some janky facial.
hold on, guys.
It's
Hold up. Do
We'll
we
get
have
into Starfield.
guys? I know Sour Blow's gonna
My
come
brother
in
telling
here.
me on this series that
Yeah.
was
Hold on, guys.
beautiful when I was
Hold up.
watching it last night.
I know
I was like,
Sour
whoa.
Blow's gonna come in here and he's gonna bring up the PlayStation price hike. I kind of say what I had
Yeah.
to say, Jers. Anybody else got anything
Yeah,
else
I'm
you want to
done.
say?
I'm cool
We
with
can
that.
move on to Starfield.
We ready.
No other way they
First,
cut it.
before we
That's
get
hell.
into
Like,
Starfield,
yeah,
we got to
that's
talk
fine.
about
PlayStation that L.
Redfall.
Keep walking.
Unfortunately, guys.
Why
Redfall?
you
We
ain't
gotta talk
already
about
bring up
Redfall.
Redfall? What? You should have been.
Ain't nobody
brought this
care about
up.
that game.
All right, hold on. Back up to the thing. Sour Blow's here. So, guys, Sour Blow's
Okay,
coming
hang
in the
on.
building.
There we go.
And so Sour Blow, go ahead, man. Speak to us, brother.
All right, let me know if you can hear me.
All right, we can hear you loud and clear.
We hear you.
Okay, I was gonna say,
There's some jank.
Cowboy. I think you bring a great point with the whole thing with, other services. They're kind of like not offering like nothing new, but I think the difference, even though they're not bringing nothing new,
Mhm.
let's say Netflix, for example, they are making bigger movies, bigger series, so you can say their budget's being used.
Has
you know,
anybody
on
seen
this.
One Piece? Oh
Now-
my lord,
Yeah, it looks great.
dude,
So-
it's amazing.
My thing is, let's see what PlayStation has to offer.
Right.
Let's not jump the gun, because maybe they will offer something that will kind of like, show us why the price of increase. But as of right now, without, if they don't offer anything new and anything different, then I do find it a little bit kind of a high increase. But I love subscription services. I think they're a great option. As long as you keep it as an option, I think it's a great thing to do. That's basically what I wanted to add.
You pretty much said what Maker Chaos said. But anyways,
Okay, sorry.
but
No,
but
I'm glad.
no.
I'm glad someone else agrees.
Yeah, no. I mean, I agree. Like, I do see what Jers is saying. I don't see. Well, I see what Jers is saying, but the Netflix things make more sense. Saying GameFly, the service that I love the most, that they're not doing anything new because that's what they've been doing. That's what their motto is, right? So just to say they're adding day and date games, like, no, you've been adding day. That's what you do, right? You can't get credit. Like my daughter, when she's like, I did my homework. I mean, I would hope so, because that's what you go to school for. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to give you credit for doing something you're supposed to do, but something like Netflix adding bigger budget movies, I do get that. You know what I'm saying? So
on GameFly's end, to defend them a little bit, we do have, the economy is not the same. There's a lot of price increase. So I give them a little leeway that way.
Well, that's what I said. My point was that everybody's increased their prices.
Yeah.
I mean, name a subscription service. It'd be hard actually to name a subscription service that hasn't increased their price within the last 2 years.
I'll tell you right now. You want to know what didn't raise?
Okay.
You told me.
Our hourly rate or salaries. That's what didn't raise.
Hell
Everything
yeah.
else is
Hell
going
yeah.
freaking up, right?
Hell,
What the hell's going on out here?
I did want to say something about like increase of pricing due to inflation. Technically, PS Plus Essentials will be more than what it would be in like 2010, based on inflation, because it's it's a significant increase.
This guy got to be the number guy. Everybody was like 2010. We just lost you.
I saw something on that. I saw
you know what it is too.
On that
with all the losses that are going on, I think in the way PlayStation is sitting back thinking of ways to compensate for losing that Call of Duty money, and they like, you know what? Let's charge these rats.
Damn, I totally forgot about that.
That's real though.
I totally forgot about that, bro.
We gotta
Holy crap.
compensate because
There you go. That's the reason.
Like,
there it is.
Like, come on. That's $1 billion.
Damn, bro. In the long run, we're gonna be losing Call of Duty. We gotta think of something quick. Hurry up.
Yeah, right.
Losing Call of Duty. Us gamers know. But yeah, PlayStation.
They're losing exclusivity.
Man. What can we do, man, to compensate for what we're gonna be losing here? $1 billion a year plus. You know, like,
yeah, I'm not worried about Call of Duty leaving PlayStation because you know why, right? You know why?
It'll still be there.
I'm on PC. I don't care.
It'll be there. Yeah, it'll be there. It'll Call of Duty will never.
Of course, you don't care if I'm on PC.
Whoa! Is this true? FCAT, is this true? You raised your OnlyFans subscription price?
What? We gotta turn this off now, guys.
I'm canceling, bro. I'm canceling.
You gotta compensate. Somebody comes to you and says, "Cowboy, we're taking $1 billion out your pocket every year."
Oh yeah.
You gonna sit back and think about ways to get that $1 billion back? We're gonna figure it out. And I'm not saying that's what it is, but just throw it up in the air. Maybe it stick.
But you got to admit though, a lot of, if you look at it, a lot of subscription services are losing customers because there's competition all over. So when you
Yes.
lose, you have to increase. It just makes sense, right? You got to, and then remember, there's
Competition.
shareholders that want you to see you have an increase every year. So you got to figure something out, because as much as we might say, which we didn't get into this part, but we got into a whole big thing in the whole crazy debate in the Discord, and we was bringing up, well, people, people have jobs, right? Actually, no, that wasn't in our Discord. That was me and Obi and his friends in his chat, and we were bringing up, well, Sony still, the way Obi was saying is, if Sony is one person, well, they're being greedy, but it's like, well, they still got millions of people who work for them, and so you don't know if somebody was going to get fired, and that increase could have helped them keep their job. So it's stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
You know,
You never know.
Word.
but I
So
think
we
this thing into the ground. And so I want to bring up one thing that TK said, because I want to ask you guys a question when we go, right before we go into Starfield.
So real quick before we go to Starfield,
Okay,
anybody care about Redfall? Are we going to be
No.
playing it in 10 years?
Nope.
Yeah, no. We weren't playing.
Probably won't even touch it.
Apparently 60 patch is still coming.
I told you, bro.
We don't know when.
I told you.
At this point, they said they will.
They are not going to drop that game, even if it's not successful. That's just not what they do. Unfortunately,
Well,
That's a weird. I don't
It's a
know.
live
I don't know.
service game, and so live service games could improve. I mean, we've
Yeah.
watched Destiny upgrade their whole graphics. Remember, George, Destiny was a
CFP.
PlayStation 3 game, and
It's
then on
been
PlayStation
5 years, right?
So
First time I
myself-
played Sea of Thieves, I was like, what is this trash? And then about 2 years later, I played it with the updated graphics. I still play it now. There's 40 million people playing.
A lot
They
of
added
people.
a lot of
that
stuff
game.
to it.
Like
I was gonna
I
mention that.
love that game.
Yeah, I myself, I would
was
never
talking
say
to
never.
Cubini earlier. I think,
Yeah, me and
right?
my son were playing it today.
Right.
yeah, go ahead, Sour Blow.
Yeah.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
great
I
game.
would never say never. I would never play this game
Mhm.
because you never know what could happen. Look at No Man's Sky too. That's another
Yep.
example.
Right.
CFD.
Final Fantasy 14.
Exactly.
That's
Oh,
another. Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
Final Fantasy
another one.
14. Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting better with time.
Redfall's going to really have to do something. Like
Yeah,
something
and
big to really be relevant
It
again.
have to be like a big DLC or something.
Yeah, they
no,
can
do
get
like
it's a
expansion.
fix. They don't need a
Expansion.
Need
DLC.
to do a
Not right
whole
now.
revamp. Whole revamp.
Right. Complete overhaul. You really need a
Yeah, but
overhaul that
imagine
whole
if they
game.
get this big, like Destiny style expansion that adds a bunch of bug fix, quality of life, and all this content, like a yearly expansion, dude. And
That'll work.
Listen,
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
They should time it to like
Mhm.
October because this is a game that has that like Halloween
Oh,
feel.
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and
I
people are
personally
worried
think
about
if I
people
said
are
this in
worried
the
about the
beginning,
bite back edition. They haven't gotten those characters yet.
Oh,
well, I said
Yeah,
this in the
that's
beginning. I said the graphics of Redfall, not that they're bad, but that they were cartoony a little bit. They should have looked like what is the game? Back for Blood? I think that came out recently. What's the
Yeah,
one zombie? Is that what it was?
yeah,
Back for Blood 2 or something like that?
for Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
Back 4
had
Blood
like
did.
realistic looking graphics for a game with vampires biting you. I just thought the graphics should have looked like realistic, and you'd have been like, "Whoa," But it looks cartoony and silly, and I think a lot of people don't take it serious. So with an overhaul,
Word.
I think that would be cool. But
I think like Cyberpunk, it just need. I think Redfall, it needs more going on in the city. Well, me,
Okay.
you, FCAT, we played it when we're running for
Yeah, I
2
beat
minutes, and you don't see anybody, and it's like barren, and there's all these empty spaces. Fill that stuff in. Make it.
it's kind of
make
like
it-
Gotham Knight. I was playing Gotham Knight. And
Yeah.
the open world. It's
It's like barren, like Forspoken was kind of
It's-
in a way. Like it.
hey,
wow,
hey,
there's
and now
all
see
this-
what we're not gonna do.
Oh, okay,
What we're
I'll
not gonna do, murder,
stop.
is bring up my Forspoken.
I'll
It was
leave
good
it
till you
alone.
went there.
That's your
Okay.
game of the year. I'll give it to you. I'll leave it alone. But
This
I'm just
guy,
saying,
man.
there's a lot more that you do with all that open space. I'm just
Now
saying.
you're right.
I'm just
you're
saying.
right.
Just let me fight a little bit more. Let me steal some shit. Let me do something.
Yeah.
I
One
mean,
thing a bunch of
from
people
the
are popped
original
up.
trailers I saw with Redfall, it looked like Doom, and that's kind of what I thought it was going to be, kind of like,
Mhm.
in a way,
I
and
mean-
it wasn't at
Yeah,
all.
It was Doom
like
as soon as it came out.
it was like Tom Clancy Wildlands, like it was like that. to me.
I don't think it's a bad style game either. Like when they explained you got to kill certain bosses to clear out one sector and go to the next part of the city. I mean, it
Sounds like Far
sounds
Cry.
cool. It's just they just brought it out and it wasn't tight. You know what I'm saying? Like when a game comes out and it's just too many things that didn't fall in place, it gave it a bad rap. And plus, it had a lot of big shoes to fill. Right? Everybody was hoping that was going to be the AAA savior, but if it was a $40 game, I don't even think we would be talking about it. We'd be like, "Oh yeah, that Redfall game is kind of dope," because it'd have been $40. A mid-tier game, you wouldn't really care that much. But it was supposed to be the $70 banger.
People were just hoping for games. Arcane's kind of overrated anyway. Only good game they've ever put out was Prey.
Yeah.
Other than that,
It was
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, I did.
That was-
Right.
The price increase was one of my big critiques on Microsoft side, because I never understood why the increase on these two games when they're not really, they weren't games that you started developing yourself, and you weren't sure if how next gen or AAA they were gonna be. So I think that was one of their biggest mistakes.
I didn't really like. I mean, I have a problem with $70 games in general, just because.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I don't-
revenue-wise, they're consistently making more than
Fact.
they've ever made. So there's, in my opinion, the companies have no point to increase the revenue to 70, other than they want more money.
Yeah, I just
Um,
feel if you're gonna do it, at least do it. They should have waited maybe like for a Hellblade 2 or something like that. Where like,
I do think
I
that would
agree,
have
though.
probably helped.
yeah,
A game
Um,
that wasn't delayed, because those games had a date. Like remember, Starfield was November 11th of last year, so it
Yep.
actually had a date, and it would have been $60. So it's kind of unfair to come out and be
Yes.
70 when it had a price tag. Like it wasn't like they said this is going to come out in 2022 and it will be our first $70 game. No, that game came out November 11th. It would have been $60. So yeah, that's something it's not cool.
So
It's
yeah,
almost
let's
like
get
this-
to the
What
main
more-
event, guys.
Okay, well,
Main
before
event,
you say that,
guys.
let me just say this real quick. There's a bunch of people. I see the number jumped up to 20. It was just 21. Want to, thank you guys for showing up and watching. Want to thank you guys for all the people on the panel. So somebody said to me the other day, they said, I don't like when you have a lot of people on the panel. I think you should just do stuff with you. And I said, I just like people having a voice. Like how Sour was in the comments. He wanted to say something, but he didn't want to write it all. And he said, dude, I want to jump in and say it. So I like doing that. I get it. At some point, if my channel blows up, maybe it is not feasible to have a bunch of people on the panel. But as long as I care, I'm going to throw that link out, and I want you guys to come in. So I just want to thank all the people that's watching.
Don't listen to what nobody else says.
That's
You
what I'm
keep doing
saying.
you.
Who said that?
You
That makes
doing
no
what
sense.
you do.
I'm not gonna say
You
who
were
said
you
it.
were a great person in this community, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
I think
get
FCat, why
people
did you
don't
say
have a
that?
voice,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
kudos
yeah.
to you, bro. Always.
And that was-
But-
So
Yeah.
I just think that I
That's one of the
get
things I
it.
love about
That if
y'all.
some
Get
people may
TK,
show
all you
up,
guys.
I get it if some people may show up for me and my opinions, but I think I could give my opinions at the same time with you guys, because I think you guys, like me and Jers having that conversation back and forth, you get to hear me say something I probably wasn't even planning on saying. Is because you guys are here. Now, the comment section too is the same thing, but I love that you guys jump in, you give your point, I can hear your voices and we could chat it up. So I just want to say, I want to thank you guys for coming on a panel, and I want to thank the people who are watching. But with that being said, when we start with
Word.
Starfield, I got a question for you guys. So let's start Starfield.
read what's on the screen first.
No. All right, Starfield review. You will like some of it. So let me read this that's on the screen.
But no
Because
one
this
will
comes
enjoy
before
all
that,
of it.
right? So listen. So K9 said Starfield goes against play day one on Game Pass. Before we get into Starfield, let's back that up. So does this bother anyone that if you paid the extra $30, you could have got it before it came to Game Pass?
No,
Let's
sir.
start right there. Is that a
Nope.
problem?
Nope. You're
It-
paying to play
option.
early. I mean, you're paying to play early. I mean, I don't understand that.
It's an option.
Okay.
That's it. We did that
Yeah.
with Forza 2
Always
years
puts a
ago.
gun to your head.
I did it for Diablo, unfortunately, but
Right.
it's another way that they're going to get more money out of you. So I am against it, but I'll do it if I want to play the game.
Okay, wait, but let me
played-
back up. We can't use Diablo because Diablo wasn't on a subscription service that promised day and date. So I just want to
They started that
his
standard
his
with
thing is
Horizon.
directly about Game Pass. Now I'm with Jers. I
well,
pay to play.
Forza did the same thing.
Yeah,
Forza?
The year it came
Yeah,
out.
Forza
Yeah,
did the
Forza.
same thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, they
Yeah.
had what
Yeah,
a million players, I think, that first week.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like
Motorsports
no,
did
it
the
was
same
a-
too.
Hold up. You
it
know
was
what's
over a
crazy?
million.
You know what's crazy? When Forza came out, K9 was an Xbox fan, so that's why he probably didn't say nothing because I didn't hear that at all.
So,
He did say something about that.
But did he?
so as much
You know,
I have to
trash
go,
as a
hold on. I have to be right back. I have to go
Yeah.
get my flip flops. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
so
not
as much
against it.
trash I
Oh,
talked
go.
about this game, I'm
Okay.
actually gonna go in Wednesday somewhat blind and have my own experience and have my own review.
That's
That's
what
the
I did
best
with
way to do
Starfield.
it. I promise
That's what I
you.
did with
stick to
Starfield.
that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick
just
to
know
that.
it takes a while to get
Right,
into
right.
it.
And I mean, I'm fully expecting that, but I mean, I'm still saying like if it doesn't grab me, I'm not gonna have interest in it.
well,
And
I
I already know some
say
of it
something real
I'll
quick to
like, some
clear
of
the
it I
air.
won't like.
You got to be
Well, let me-
into those type of games.
let
People
me-
need to stop.
Right.
Let me
Yeah, he's right. But let me say something to clear
From
the air.
what I'm
Just so you know,
hearing, this is running on the same engine. This is running on the same engine as Fallout 76. And
So, let
like, there's
me
nothing
say
new or
something to clear
groundbreaking
the air
about
No,
it.
real quick.
that's not true. It's not the same engine.
it's
Just
newer.
to clear the
ground-based,
air,
the fact
he
it's a
did say he said something. So I was just messing with it. I didn't know if he did or didn't. I didn't hear him, but he's just like Ellis said, he did say something. So I don't want to put it out there if he didn't. If he comes back and say, hey, I did say something.
You did. You did.
Just want to say that. But wait, before I move on, so you guys, so I want to hear from everybody though. I don't have a problem with if it was a day and date, right? It says, hey, Game Pass will give you a game day and date, but then they have, hey, we got this extra, what do they actually call it? How is the wording?
Add-ons?
Deluxe? No, is it deluxe edition?
Yeah, deluxe premium editions,
Okay, so
whatever.
deluxe premium edition. So
yes.
I don't have a problem. Jerry don't have a problem. Did anybody have a problem with that? That's on the
I kind
panel.
of do have a problem with it.
Who, you?
Yes, I do, but I don't to where it doesn't matter. $30, yeah, I could pay that if I want to. I still haven't paid it, but I'm paying for what they tell me day and date.
Right.
So people are complaining about paying the $17 to actually have Game Pass every month, but they're okay with paying $31 to play it early.
But
So,
thing is,
am
you're
I-
still getting a day and
and
date. Go look at the store. It's September 6th.
Yeah, it's a choice.
I think he
Early
does got a good
access. I
point.
know how they word it. No, I need to be a part. I want to be a part of the situation without paying for it.
But
What did you get with
they-
what did you get with that digital? What did you get with the deluxe edition?
The DLC and some skins.
Yeah, you get a
and
skin
then early
pack.
access.
Hey, listen.
I didn't know all that.
If you
I'm
gonna
just
give me
saying.
extra stuff and I could play it early, I'm paying $30, and I don't want y'all to play it early because you didn't pay $30.
But on the other flip side,
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna
you don't
complain
own the
about paying
game,
$17
cowboy.
a month for game.
You don't know.
You're still paying for Game Pass
Well,
to
if
play
people already
Starfield.
have Game Pass, I think that's
Yeah.
I mean that's the whole point.
I'm not.
Oh, you got a good point though. Wait, how did they? Wait. Hold on.
It's like I haven't unsubbed from Game Pass so far.
Can I give a quick explanation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
I'm not totally against it. I'm just saying it. But if they're gonna say day and date, but pay a little, pay twice as much as Game Pass, and you can play it a little bit earlier. They've already.
No, we should have got early
No,
access
hold on. Let him finish
free
his thought
on
though,
Game
because
Pass.
Sour needs to actually say something.
They did that for Gears.
okay, here's the thing. There's the base
More
game.
money.
There's the base game, and then there's deluxe, the deluxe version.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the deluxe version with Game Pass. You get the base game. That's why it's still day and date. So if you want to play early access, you can buy the deluxe version full price, or for being a Game Pass subscriber, you get that special perk where you pay less and you get that deluxe version on top of the playing it on Game Pass.
So you get the deluxe version.
I see it.
But you still don't
Hold
own
on,
it.
wait. I have a question. Why is everybody acting like this is a big surprise, though? Did
No,
anybody
no.
like 5,
Yeah,
6,
it's
7,
not.
8 years ago buy games to play 3 days early? Hell, 24
never
hours
did.
early access? Because I remember I did.
I didn't do it.
I did that a lot of times.
I won't lie, I did a few times.
I did. I didn't care. I'm paying more. I want to play early. I'm not waiting for nobody.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I
an
never
option.
never did it.
If you want to wait, you
Baldur-
wait.
Exactly.
Baldur's Gate 3 just dropped onto PlayStation 5, and you could play 3 days early if you got the deluxe edition.
I don't know. I heard that game was 24 frames. I don't know, man. That's bad news.
Yeah, wow.
That's bad news.
Act 3 will definitely struggle on
numbers,
PS5. I beat the game. So yeah,
I don't know
Act
who's
3
telling
is nice.
Cowboy, bro, not to have a lot of people here. Don't
see
do
how it
reality
runs
talk
on-
shows. Cowboy,
on
I don't know
Series
what tells
S
you. I
when it
don't know.
comes out.
Hold up, what'd you say, Jers?
I said, I don't know who's telling you not to have a lot of people on the panel. I don't know who's telling you don't do reality talk shows. Obviously, they work for you. This is a lot of entertainment, a lot of good conversations. Whoever said that, they need to go outside and go pick some roses or something. Do something else.
Well,
I don't know.
Hey.
FCAT at one point in time told me
FCAT, go pick
about,
roses, bro.
you know, about the reality stuff. You know, man.
Hey, Cowboy, can I say something?
Yeah, what's up, QB?
What I'm doing right now in the game, if you look,
Let's check
the
this out.
city
Guys.
I'm on is
No, the game is amazing.
the planet's
all I know.
rotating, so the sun's starting to come up in game.
Okay.
See how it's coming in? And if you look, right now, the sun's starting to come up. So the
Yeah, that's some
planet's
detail
turning,
right there.
and the sun is actually coming up.
Game is
just like
amazing.
it would for
Can I
wind.
ask you
telling you.
something? Does that happen in No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
dark on this
No.
side.
That's just being
God,
funny.
are
Just
you
being
doing-
funny.
Yeah, what are you doing that?
Yeah, but it does, though.
Um,
I mean, Sky
so,
does a
I
lot.
mean, so I will say this: I am going to play Starfield. I told you guys from the beginning that I just want to make my character go to 4 planets, and in that time, if it sucks me in, I'll play it longer. But that's my personal thing. I just want to do with Starfield. But let's go down the list. I'm just going to go down the order that we're in here. So me personally, I never been a Bethesda fan. I never been in, or at least, you know, like Skyrim and all that stuff. Never played any of those games. Never had interest. But the space exploration sounds cool to me. Now I hear a lot of negative, positives. I'm one of those people where I got to play it for myself. Game Pass allow me, like Doc would say, hey, you could play it for yourself. I'm going to play it for myself. I don't need to look at Metacritic or whatever. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Jers,
Questions, Cowboy.
What?
Are you gonna fast travel the planets, or are you gonna like manually fly yourself?
Oh, I
to
didn't.
the
You
planet?
got. I didn't know that was a thing. So you got to explain it to me. I didn't even know that was a thing.
So it takes like 7 hours to manually fly to the planet without fast travel.
Oh, really?
Negative. You can't even go into a planet. What are you talking
But
about?
you can't land. You can't
Yeah,
land there unless you select it.
Yeah, you
and
go
actually
through it.
land.
You
Yeah,
go
you go
through
through
it.
the image.
Stop. I need one person to explain this, so we could. So first,
A
let's let
person who's
FCAT
really,
explain it.
really played it. Not, you know.
So basically, Starfield is like Destiny.
Yeah, but you didn't play it,
To,
right?
to land on a planet, you have to pick a spot,
Okay.
and the game will load you into it. If you fly to it like normally, like it's very lackluster. You go straight through the planet. It takes hours to do. Like it's meaningless.
You know why it takes hours? Because you ain't supposed to be doing it.
You're not.
That's-
Yeah, you're not supposed
Right.
to be
I mean,
flying directly to the planet.
are
You have
we
to.
gonna-
You
are
just
we
go
gonna
to the
complain
map.
about the quality of the game, or are we going to complain about the way the engine is designed? Because
Okay.
that's what the complaints are about.
But,
You know,
Phillips, I don't.
I do think this one's not one that you. I mean, I understand if you really want that immersive experience, but like to me, this was never like a big issue for me.
no, absolutely not.
Well, let me read this super chat real quick. Eric Phillips said, "I appreciate, man. Thanks for $10." He said, "Starfield is okay, good game. It gets better as you play. It." He said, "It's worth the try." Appreciate that, man. I'm definitely gonna try it. No, but all right. So FCAT explained the planet thing. Can one of you guys that actually played it?
I would
you
say go to
explain-
Cubini for that because me and him been playing. But you can go to Cubini because he's
About
playing it
25
right
hours in, I beat the main story already.
Okay, so explain to me landing on a planet. So I'm on the regular, whatever the first planet is, whatever you live at or whatever. Explain to me, how do I get off a planet and go to another planet?
Okay, so let's see. Right now I'm here, right? I'm on my ship.
Okay,
I'm going to board my ship. We'll kind of go through it in real time. Might as well.
nice.
There we go.
We're gonna
Yeah.
board the ship. We're going to go to the cockpit.
And I love how we can explore inside the ship. To me, that's a big thing to me.
So you're just
Yeah.
going to take off like normal. I modified the shit out of this ship.
Okay, so pause real quick. So when you just ran on the ship, it didn't show you inside the ship. It all of a sudden showed you
I
outside the
skipped
ship.
it. I can choose
Okay.
inside
All
the
right,
ship.
you can
or
choose
the
I don't
skip
know it all,
or-
so I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
about some
I can
stuff.
choose.
You can do all that, Cowboy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Only
this right
part
now
you're
is a
complaining
cutscene.
about is this.
So this is a
This-
cutscene of you flying off
Right.
of the planet, and now you're in outer space.
You're in
Okay.
space.
All right, so
Ooh,
it doesn't do what I
That's
thought.
horrible.
Okay.
That's horrible.
What?
So
It's
what
not
I
horrible.
thought was
It's kinda
I was going to
low
be able to get in the ship and literally lift off the ship and still be controlling the game and fly to like the, fly
I mean,
up
No,
and then go into outer
it's
space.
not like No Man's Sky.
No, the
Okay.
engine has to load the instance. I mean, you
So-
can't.
No,
load
I'm
the
just,
engine.
I'm not,
That was
I'm just
bad.
saying what I thought it could do.
No.
I'm not, I don't have a
Like,
problem with it. I'm just saying that's what I thought.
That's crazy.
It's unnecessary.
No
Okay,
Man's Sky wasn't even
so
like
let's
that.
keep going with our question here. All right, you tell me what
Okay.
you want me to do, and I'll show you.
Okay, so turn to that planet. That
So here,
is that where you came from, or that's where?
Yep. But yeah. So if you click here, it'll say open planet map. I can't do anything but open the map.
Okay.
Well,
Open
you
the map.
could,
There's
well,
the
you
planet.
could hit E and it automatically can target the.
Look at that. Look at the planets in the. Come on.
Now, but can you fly
fucking
to the?
Pikmin.
Now, what happens if you just? So wait, you're gonna fast travel to the planet?
No, I can land again. I
Oh
can
yeah,
land.
show me that. Like try to go to that planet and land.
You want me to pick any spot, like just somewhere out here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We'll just go right here.
Okay, so you pick in where you land.
Then you hit X.
Okay.
And because it gives you an animation,
Right.
it's a
The
bad.
animation is your load screen,
Like-
basically.
Yeah. Like Destiny and all.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Right now it's loading. Right. So
I think
Okay,
game
so-
cornballs.
That
I
was my
will-
biggest
no,
peeve in the
excuse
game.
my
You know,
brain.
my pet peeve. This is the biggest one for me. I thought we can actually go to the
Yeah,
planet
I
and
will
land.
say
That
I
would have
didn't-
been awesome, man.
I didn't get to play it yet, but in my mind, I was like, I can't wait to the day you get a game.
Ain't
Again,
no way.
this got combat. This combat is way better than the combat in No Man's Sky. But
right now,
I was
now
like,
if you look, I just landed on a random spot, right?
In a
I
random
know,
spot
What do
on
you see
any
behind
planet.
me?
Like,
A
come
bunch of
on.
buildings over there. See that?
nah,
Yeah,
I
look
get
at that.
that. I get that.
Like,
That-
come
so
on,
at this
man.
point, hold on, Cubini, I'm gonna be honest. At
Yeah.
this point, you're not doing anything different than Elden Ring. Yeah, you're somewhere you can look and see stuff far away, and I mean, same thing in Forspoken. You can run to it. It's vast. I get that. But I
You're
did.
gonna give it a 5 out of 10, right?
No,
Just say it
listen, hear me out.
I
I'm
know
just
you.
telling you what I thought
This game
that you could do and what you can't do. I don't know if you got a problem with that, but I'm just telling you.
But there's a
what I
lot
thought.
more to the game though than just
So,
landing.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Look at
is.
this
So,
ship.
so,
Look,
so that's the
this
one
ship
big
just landed
thing
next
is
to
when
me.
you get into your spaceship,
Wanna
you
go check it
can't
out?
direct it to the next planet, but you can direct it up into space,
Uh-huh.
but you just can't fly it off that planet. That's,
Well,
that's
yeah.
the big problem.
You can fly
Yeah, I'm
it in
just telling you,
space,
I'm
but you
just-
just can't
all
fly
I'm-
it off of the planet.
All I'm telling
You
you
can
is
fly
I
in space.
thought you could do that, and you can't. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You can
That's-
fly in space. You just can't fly to a planet or to a location.
Right. Okay.
Per se, you have to select.
We picked a
it and then
planet
fast
and just
travel to
landed
it.
on it. Look, there's something
Yeah,
there.
random spot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're not crazy,
But-
but you know,
But when you
people need
when
to
you
give
do
props to the skill of the game.
Yeah, that is
Scale
cool.
you sometimes you
Come on,
go
man.
to like a when you need to go to like a planet or a location, it will
Uh-huh.
put you in orbit at just outside the planet, and sometimes there will be like ships that will hail you. There'll be events happening like
If I
pirate
remember
ships.
right, once you've
attacking.
gone to
So
a
it's not
place
just-
once, it'll let you fast travel back to it.
Yeah, you have to
Yes,
at least
I like that.
land there
Yeah,
once
yeah,
before
yeah.
you can fast travel directly to the location.
I will say this.
But look at this. I mean, this is procedurally generated. There's animals. there's-
Kibini, I got a question for you, bro. Can you build the outpost there or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It costs a lot to build an outpost.
I have
Yeah.
plenty of money, so
Boom. He's gonna build the outpost,
Oh,
and from
man, I was
there,
hoping No
Galaxy,
Man's
you
Sky
can
was on
have up to-
PlayStation Plus because I
On
wanted
the
to.
Galaxy,
on Game
you can have
Pass.
up to eight
It's
I
on
would
Game
play it
Pass?
Game Pass. Yeah.
Okay, I want to play it again. I don't when I game flied it a long time ago.
yeah, I
Oh,
can
that
just
was
build
like-
that habitat right here. Yep.
Cowboy.
I need to get a house or something because I'm that's what
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
ahead,
do.
Sourbloww, go ahead.
I want.
I was gonna say there's this game that maybe it would never come out, but it's on developer. I actually have invested on the base to get in the game. It has like an alpha mode. It's called Star Citizen.
Oh yeah,
That
I've heard
one
of that,
does
like 1,000
yeah.
years ago.
That one does do what you're saying.
Yeah, but
That's
the
the
graphics
most-
isn't like this though, right? Isn't Star
Oh, it's
Citizen?
way better.
Yeah, no,
It's
no,
way
it's
better.
better. It's actually better. And it's
Yeah.
more of it's a simulation game and kind of like more like action based. As this
Yeah.
one is more like has RPG elements, which
Oh,
that
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that
one is a
sounds
lot
nice.
more
Yeah.
story oriented than something
Yeah.
like Star
So wait,
Citizen
Star
or No Man's
Citizen is
Sky.
third person?
you can put it
you
third
can.
person or first. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Star Citizen, bro.
Yeah, I know
Star
they're
Citizen
making
is
that
a lot of
But-
a lot of fun, but it is a bit complex. You know,
Yeah, it has
understanding
a
all the
lot of
systems.
bugs too, and
Yeah.
it's more complex because
Also been in early-
because of the scale. And
Uh,
so far they have They started like around 2012, and they still haven't finished the first system, like the first solar system. They're
Hey,
still
Cowboy,
working on that.
did you notice I haven't hit that
Imaginary
controversial
wall.
boundary yet?
Well, you haven't been walking for 10 minutes yet.
Come on, dude. Look how long I've been walking. My ship's way the hell back there. Come on.
Was
I
it
know,
like
and that video
300
showed
meters?
10
That ain't
minutes.
nothing. I went like 2,000 meters.
Yeah, and the thing is, on PC, there's already a mod to get rid of the boundary, so who cares?
Now I want to see what Star Citizen look like.
It's crazy.
Star Citizen
game.
is fun, but it's also a very different game to something.
Plus, you
like
need
Starfield.
it's mouse and keyboard, Cowboy. So
Gotcha.
yeah, you're screwed.
If
Yeah, no,
if you
I was
weren't
just curious. That's all. Not that I,
if you
like
if you
even-
weren't a fan of, oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. If I wasn't a fan of what?
If you're not a fan of Bethesda games, you're probably not gonna like this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play this game now. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not showing shade. But I said I want to make my character and go to 4 planets. I might just go.
Can I
to like
pick
2
your 4
planets
planets
now.
for you? Because I mean, that's
Look,
There
that's
are
kind
some
of the
cool
problem,
planets.
though. People are sitting there trying to
look
trying
at
to
that
jump on
AI dumb as
Starfield
fuck.
because
Just come up and knock me
they
out.
think it's not if it's
Damn,
not
he
for
just
you
whacked you.
and you're not into
Yeah,
those
they ain't
types of
stupid.
games,
Who says they're stupid? Come
you
on.
know, it's like
No, yeah, Ellis got a good point. Say that again, Ellis.
no, I mean people are coming into this game just looking for anything for Xbox. If you're not into this type of game,
gonna
if you're
die.
not really into mineral and knowing what things are, if you're not very very smart and you're not into science or you're not you're not into
Oh,
this type of game,
King Thrash is
you're
thrashing this
forcing
game right
yourself
now.
to play it you know you're not gonna like.
Yep.
You don't.
That's like
you
Elden
don't
Ring,
play
bro.
Fighter games. Why are you?
He's trying.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's like
So
Elden
many
Ring.
people
People
love
playing
this.
Elden
All
Ring.
over this
If
game,
you're
bro.
not into that type of game and you're forcing yourself to play that type of game just to be part of the conversation,
You know what, though?
you're
You know what, Ellis? I said that though. I said, watch what's gonna happen. The numbers on this game is gonna go so high, and then it's gonna drop. I was like,
No, it ain't. No,
not
it
even
ain't.
fans
No,
gonna
it
play
won't.
it.
No.
500,000 people playing the game.
Bro, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like over close to 300,000 people for the first few days.
No. Stop. That's on PC where you got to buy the game.
No,
I'm talking about when Game Pass
no,
come out.
no.
When Game Pass come out, and anybody like me that knows this isn't my game, you got to think about it. I'm gonna play it just because, and I'm gonna stop playing it. So you got to think about that.
I want to say something that those numbers are for only people on PC who bought the $100 edition.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
And it's like,
Exactly.
dude, that ain't
It's only going to
nothing.
increase way more than that.
That's what I'm trying to say to jurors is those are the people who want the game. So that's a great number. But just imagine the millions of people on Game Pass that's going to play it just because it got a buzz. They know they don't like Bethesda games.
We're going to flood.
I think a lot of people
didn't like Elden Ring either. Like from Souls games, and they first time playing that and they love this. So that's what I'm saying. Me, but look, real background for me. I didn't really like Bethesda games either, but I like space kind of combat-ish games, right? This is more my take now. Bethesda or not, I don't care. But I played it for like almost 21 hours. I can tell you right now, it takes some time to get used to, Cowboy, right? But I believe if you understand the mechanics of RPG and like Ellis said, like more materials and all that, how you craft and stuff like that, you get there's a buzz here. You have to go to different vendors for certain things, do different side quests. It's kind of cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. It will take some time. Like Cubini beat the story, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I don't care about main stories. You could beat that in freaking. I heard like 3 hours if you freaking speed run it. But I'm just saying, there's a lot to this game that we're like, and I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real. Like I was a little bit upset about like No Man's Sky. I got used to that going in and planning home. I think that's phenomenal. But if they didn't do that, I'm like, that sucks, man. I gotta whatever. But Cubini just showed you can go anywhere on the planet,
right?
And fast travel there and go there and explore whatever open area that they have for you before you hit the boundary. But it is what it is, man. I mean, dude, you could build freaking outposts. You can have like your own home. You could build things. It's wild.
Let me
it's
say
wild.
Companions, friends.
There's a lot to it.
Like so much.
You have a whole crew. You got your whole crew and your ship. Like, dude, it's wild, man. It's wild.
I literally landed on a random spot on a random planet. Look at this shit that I'm in right now. I mean, it's not like this is a procedurally generated event, and it's amazing.
Man, I wish this game had multiplayer.
I
That'd have been
know.
dope.
Same here. I wish they had
Someone will
co-op
probably mod it.
companions. All your buddies can be like one of your companions.
That would have
Yeah.
been cool. Like, yo, let's meet up on this planet.
Yeah.
But,
Find a furrowed finger and
Or you
just
just
go.
go for the ride, you
For a
know?
thing.
You find that furrowed finger on the planet. Just team up. Like, where we going?
I don't know. I think maybe in a few months, maybe like 6 months, up to 6 months, they'll probably add. I don't know why or how.
Yeah, it's gonna come
They'll add
soon.
co-op.
Or not
Yeah,
soon.
so I think they're gonna do it.
It'll be
There's
mod.
rumors they're doing
No,
Oh,
then
yeah.
people are going to say the Series S is holding back co-op.
Oh, man.
Probably.
But the Series
I
S is great.
gotta jump off, but real quick, I just wanted to say, as someone that I built my PC to play Star Citizen because I am a huge like space fan, but I'm also a huge like RPG fan. And I'm like 18 hours into this game. I do find some flaws. It's not a perfect game, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's a great game. I think the game is not going to be for everyone, just like you guys mentioned, like Elden Ring, for example. I got Elden Ring because, I wanted to try it. I played 20 hours and it wasn't for me. So I dropped it. So I do think there's going to be people that are going to give it a real shot. Some of them going to like it. Some of them are not. But Bethesda games are huge. And a lot of people also like the space element, the sci-fi. And I think it's going to have a huge fan base because of that.
I agree. And I think you should have got GameFly because you just wasted $70 on that
So
game.
my damn
He didn't waste.
If he enjoys it, then
No, I'm
No, he
enjoying.
said he stopped playing. He said he played 20 hours and put it down, is what he said.
That was Elden Ring.
Oh.
Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
If he wants
Okay.
to, he continue playing this game however he wants to.
No, he said about Elden Ring. Ellis, get your console war out of your gutter.
No,
Talk
I'm
about
talking
Elden Ring. That's
I
everything.
know.
Oh,
I wanted to
listen, yo,
Go
Cowboy, you hear that?
back and play that game. That's hundreds of hours of content that he could play in that game if he wants to, however he wants.
I did want to say something real quick. Like, there's a lot that you can do in this game, and I had heard some stories because I was listening to like podcasts of people who have played it. One of the guys, like, I didn't realize that you can actually do this, but you can actually become a part of like a pirate group and basically take over the pirate group.
Yeah, I got kidnapped. If
You
anyone
got
cares.
kidnapped?
Yeah, I got
So
kidnapped.
I did too.
Yeah, so I was going for like a mission. I think it was a main mission. I was trying to go like Kabini. Kabini said something about temples, and I was like, okay, I finally got to one. It's the main thing. I ain't gonna spoil anything, but yeah. So there's a pirate ship that landed. You see it landing in the background. I'm like, what is this? Is this an ally? What is going on? I went over there. They started shooting me. I was like, what the heck? And then I shot back, killed two of them. Went on the ship, and I was shooting, and the ship took off. I'm like, oh no. Where's my other ship? Then I had to kill the pilot, and then I had to take that back, and then you have to go to the pilot technician and switch out. I mean, that's a ship you can have too. That's yours now. That's pretty dope. I'm like, yo, I just got kidnapped.
Cool.
What is going on?
To me, I had a different experience. I was playing, and then my son came and bumped me, so I threw a grenade in the city. So I got caught, and then I went to jail. And then when I was in jail, they offered me to now I gotta infiltrate the pirates in order to do like a mission, and they're in exchange they're gonna let me get out with no
work for us and we'll let you go.
See that's some cool stuff. I mean, obviously it's been done in the game before, I think, to that magnitude, but it's still fun that they added that.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna I want to try to kill people in the town and get away with it. I want to see if I can pull that off.
I see Cowboy here. See what I want.
They chase you down. The NPCs will chase you down to the end of the earth.
Oh, they're gonna get killed too.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, Sour Blue, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. Look, man, guys, check him out on the show, man, on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on Xbox International Podcast. Good stuff.
Great show.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, later.
TK, we know why this game ain't for you, bro. And then
Somebody released a video of the NPC cop chasing him all the way into the water, like it swam in the water, and came up to him and was like, "Oh, you're under arrest."
Now, I don't want this to be all kumbaya, right? Is there anything you guys personally don't like that played the game?
Graphics.
I don't like the menu hopping around. I don't like that.
Yeah,
because
UI
it's too many
can be
menu
nice like that.
options where, which I think is okay, but it's like you got to go through so many hoops just to get something. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
The
You got to
graphics
go
I
press
don't agree
options
with,
and you go this
Loading
way, you go that way. It's like, oh my god.
I heard about loading screens and was
Yeah, because loading. Okay,
Eh.
real quick, Cubuni. I mean,
Yeah.
Cubuni can contest to this. Like, if you land in Neon City, right? Some areas you can open the door and go to a vendor or a shop. Boom, they open it. But if you're going to another room, it loads. I'm like, why is it loading if we're already here? I don't understand
Right.
that. It's weird. So I'm like, man, there is too many loading screens in my opinion.
I was expecting that, but that's just because I've played Skyrim, I've played Oblivion, and they do have a lot of load screen into buildings.
I mean, it's a Bethesda thing.
To me,
I don't understand about now.
To me, I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of, a little hate for this, but I think Starfield is just a big open area, not a big open world game.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
open area game. I would say that.
Because you go into any kind of level on that map, they have boundaries technically, right? Oh, really big, like Elden Ring co-op. You have a big open area to explore with your guys. And this game, you have a big open area. It's not an open world like No Man's Sky. You can't just literally go everywhere on the planet. They hold you back. So that's
Like
a big open area.
It's like Destiny.
But that's fine. That's
Like
fine. There's a lot to do
Destiny,
there. But Holtz had a good question, Cubini, if you want to answer that.
What's that?
How much can you build in your outposts? Is there limitations?
As far as the total size, like all the pieces, I don't know.
Yeah, like all the pieces. I mean, how far can you build and how many bases can you do on a planet?
I think you can do 8 outposts in the whole game before it starts deleting them.
Yeah, I heard
remember
8.
right. Yeah. And then I just been buying condos and apartments. You see that apartment I was building earlier when we were talking?
I seen it, yeah.
All the furniture and shit. I just been buying those.
So you're only allowed 8 outposts in the whole game?
I think so, yeah. Before it starts
out of 100 to 1,000 planets.
Hey, how many do you need, Jers?
Yeah, you better space them out.
I will say outposts can also like provide you resources and stuff like that. That also might be a reason why you're limited to them. Is because if you have too many, you'll probably just have so much resources that you
But so what? But that's what I'm saying. It should be in the game. That's not our problem. Yeah, see, man.
I understand. I understand. It's like how many can you actually run? Because don't you have to like put people in to work it too?
Yeah.
But the game remembers all this stuff. So I mean, how many you gonna have in there for the game? Remember, I mean,
I don't.
So technically, Cowboy, you would have to try to go as far in the main quest or main campaign as much as you can.
What, to be able to fly?
But the main quest is kind of
no. Just
can I wanted to add something to that main story that you guys brought up. Hold on, I beat the main quest, okay, and it puts you in New Game Plus. New Game Plus, I am 5 hours into a edition of the main quest. My main quest is not over. Look, I'll show you right now.
I keep hearing about that, Cubini. What is that? What can you?
Yeah, when you beat the game, you know.
I don't know. Don't spoil it. But
No, it's just words. It's just, but I'm just saying it's not over.
What is that? Is it? Oh, okay.
Because I will say I got into
New Game Plus. I'm like, what is New Game Plus?
No, New Game Plus is when you beat a game and they let you start the same game over, but with all the stuff you had when you got to the end of the game.
I mean, if you look, I mean, this is kind of a bit of a spoiler right here, just looking at me, but essentially you do something and then you get to continue the game with all your stuff that you had before, but it resets everything else.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then
like
you're like
a game over, but having everything you had when you beat the game.
Yeah, but your character is a level higher. I can't really spoil it. Your character is quite a bit higher level in the world than he was before.
Here's what I hope.
Importance. It's awesome.
Here's my hope. Hope said, always fun at Elder Scrolls Online when you first start the game and always hit everyone's and yet hated by everyone. So I will say this, Elder Scroll Online, I played it for like 3 months. I actually got into it, but it was like you could be like a super novice and know nothing, and you didn't need to know everything. You could just enjoy the game, but then you could play with the people who like was master class. They'd be like, how come you're not using this spell? And I'm like, I don't even understand that. But it never made me feel like I was missing out. It just made me feel like that was just extra stuff. I hope Starfield feels like that, where it's like I don't need to know everything.
Let me answer TK9. You said well, we knew you were going to enjoy it regardless because I like anything Phil gives me.
Oh, geez.
Phil didn't give me this. Bethesda gave me this, bro. And I've not
Good point.
played a lot of Bethesda games, and I really like this. So you know,
You got a good point because they could have not bought Bethesda, and you would have still played this game.
Exactly. I would have got
Yeah.
a multi-plat, and hell yeah, I'd have still played it anyway. It ain't about Xbox, bro. I'm playing it on PC. But I'm just saying the game is fine. It's got some flaws. It's got some quirks. That's the Bethesda jank, they say.
But Beanie, you are a Xbox fan. Are you gonna keep it on?
A solid. I would say it's a solid 8 for me, but I'm only like 10 hours in.
Look, I'm 24 hours and 30 minutes in right now. So there you go.
Yeah, Maker. I hear it gets a lot better. So
that's what I keep hearing. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
It's like I want to see what everybody's talking about. Like a lot of people like.
I mean, I bought Elden Ring 3 times. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oof.
I bought Elden Ring 3 times.
That's why I said almost 2 years ago, Xbox just need like 4 games with a buzz. Now they got a buzz with Starfield. It wasn't a good buzz, but it still kept them in the conversation. So this looked like this is going to be
Starfield got a pass.
Starfield
Starfield got a pass because Digital Foundry gave them a pass too.
What'd you say, Ellis?
Why are you? Come on.
I said. You said Starfield got a buzz, but not a good buzz. What?
No. I meant Redfall. Redfall.
Yeah. Redfall got a bad buzz.
Yeah.
They need to destroy that game in the garbage.
88 become a bad game. Like,
but what is this? Digital Foundry gave Starfield a pass. What does that mean? I want to hear this because I saw their video again.
That just mean like
I didn't even see it.
Just with everything, like.
No, that's just FPS
people. I've seen clips where they found glitches and bugs and people going to the floor. And I experienced that when I bought Doom 3 BFG edition on 360. Like the enemy AI was literally sinking into the floor, and it took them a patch later to fix that.
He's right. My character, the NPC, the wife of one of the dudes, I forgot his name. She was leaning against the table in a bar, and she went right through the bar outside the building.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I didn't record that. I don't know how to fix my Streamlabs OBS, but
there's still those
bugs.
Those classic Bethesda glitches and bugs in there.
Did you see that?
There's still the classic Bethesda bugs.
Stop your game.
I shot one guy and he went flying into like the atmosphere, and that was hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
So TK says,
Maker, I bet you loved it. Yeah.
That was great.
Play the Console Wars, bro. Come on, man, with that shit.
I'm
sorry, dude. That's.
I think somebody can be a fan of Bethesda games, which Beanie said he was.
I'm sorry.
I will say Beanie is an Xbox supporter. He never said he wasn't, but I don't think this game makes him like an Xbox or anything.
I hate Console Wars, bro.
Liking this game doesn't make you an Xbox.
I like
this isn't Console Wars.
Like what Jersey said, it's a cool space game. It's got a hook to it. It's fun.
But I mean the way people hyped it up so hard, like it should have like scored in the 90s. It should have got 10s by everybody.
It don't matter,
You're
bro.
following the Console Wars.
It should have Halo 3 hype.
Wait.
The way Halo 3 came out, you know what I'm saying?
FCAT, here's your issue.
Goodness.
Here, hold up. You can't say the way people hyping it up. If an Xbox, let's say 1 million Xbox players like Starfield's gonna be amazing, but they didn't play it yet, right? So you got to play it for yourself. So it don't really matter who hyped it up.
Yeah,
you have to it has to get these scores. It has to that people live by. But you have to play it yourself.
The flagship IP. This is the flagship game for Xbox right now.
You're saying
this year for Xbox.
Can I say something out loud? I just want to add to something here.
Up to that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just really have to add this. I never knew what a freaking Metacritic was until I met Doc Dark, TK9, and a lot of people on Twitter. Console Warring, dude. I'm not saying TK9 is doing it now. I'm just saying, like, yeah, we had a little outing a couple years ago, but I'm just saying I never knew what a score was.
I agree.
I never followed that crap, dude. I just don't understand why people. Hold on.
Messed up.
I'm just saying I never understand why people keep following these numbers.
I agree.
People play your games you like. I don't care if this game got a 25 score. If I like it, I'm gonna play it. I didn't like Redfall because it got a low score or whatever. I didn't like Redfall because it had performance issues for me. That's it. When it gets better or polished or whatever,
not for you, Jerz, Are you gonna like put that much time into it,
Say
even
what again?
talking about it or being? If a game's not for you,
Hold on,
and
wait,
you
hold
know you
FK,
don't play
hold on, I
those
can't
type
hear
of
nobody.
games, do
I'm
you,
sorry,
do
Ellis.
you
Ellis.
even?
Yeah.
Ellis,
Repeat
ask your
that, bro.
question again.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But no, I mean, if you know you don't play a game and it's not for you, you don't play the game because it's not for you.
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but Ellis, I
I
have
always
to
said
counter
that.
that, Ellis. Hold on, I got to counter that. With subscriptions like Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, GameFly, why would I not? Right? If this is a game I hear all of y'all like Elden Ring, I knew
I don't think it
I
hurts.
was never into Souls games, but bro, I got GameFly.
watched
Why would
you,
I not
watched you
play
that
Elden
live.
Ring?
You gave it a chance. You
Yeah,
heard.
yeah.
Big game. Great game.
Yeah, same thing with Starfield. Like, if you got Game Pass, why
Come
would
in
you
here
not
defend
play it?
yourself, bro.
But don't go around and be like the game's terrible, and you know that's not your type of
Bullshit.
game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. If I don't play these certain games, I don't have a comment on them. You hear
Right.
me? I'll be
Like
quiet. I
Redfall,
won't say
I was
anything,
gonna play
'cause I don't
Redfall
play
because it's
those
co-op, right? It's a shooter co-op. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't like it, the performance of it.
I mean,
So
I
I'm
played
like, you know
Redfall
what?
on PC at about 80 FPS, and I beat the game. But I agree with you. It ran like crap on the console. I mean, it was terrible.
Don't call me that, bro. Come on, bro.
What?
Seriously,
I
don't
beat
do
Redfall.
that.
It's good.
I'm asking respectfully. Don't do
damn.
that.
You just gotta ignore some people, Jers, at the end of the day.
Well,
Yeah,
they do it because we answer. That's
I will say I wouldn't be surprised if this game is still in the like game of the year conversations at the end of the year, just based off of
I'm
reviews.
curious
and
to
stuff
hear
like that.
once
think
it
it
fully
should
come
be.
out in like at least 2 weeks. I want to kind of assess what I think people are saying about it, because I put it in my game of the year list before it was out. But I know, like, I've been following game of the year for a long time, and I want to just feel the atmosphere and the buzz, and then I'll go back to like, oh, do I think it's going to be on game of the year? It would
About
not be.
Metacritic, real quick about Metacritic, it's very messed up because people can spam it. You could sit there and make
That's what I'm saying.
alternate counts, so many alternate counts,
That's for user
downplaying a
score. That's not
game,
for critics.
or upscoring
That's for
a
user score,
game.
not critics.
You know what I'm saying? And journalists, they just bias toward something.
And real quick, K9, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Hold on. I want to comment on this. He said, Cowboy, you better stop doing that. But what do you mean? All I'm saying, listen, for me, I go to your channel, you mess with me, I mess with you, you come to my channel. So I'm messing around with you. But what I'm saying is you are making, like, you're like with Cubini, right? You're taking shots at him, right? And I get it, right? You're a grown man. You can mess with somebody if you want. But what I'm saying is you're bringing discourse, right? You're actually, you're here to kind of talk some trash. But when I go to your thing, I just mess with you personally. Right. So, but you're here messing with other people. Oh, you can swim. I know you can swim in this game. But
yeah, Digital said you can't.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I was messing with you, but you and me, like, obviously we know each other, but you are messing with other people. You know what I mean? And you're making you're being derogatory to other people. So what I was just saying to Jers is at the end of the day, he can't make you stop saying anything. All he could do is ignore you, and that's nothing wrong. So I don't want you to. If that's what you got a problem with, you know what I mean? But me, I'm going to mess with you regardless. Like we always say, yo, when you come to my show, I'm going to mess with you. But if you I'm going to stand for Cubini. We all know he loves Xbox. That's clear. But you're saying, oh, he wouldn't play this if it wasn't an Xbox game. It's a Bethesda game. You know what I mean? And I don't believe. That I don't believe. Now, I'm not taking up for him. I'm just saying what I don't believe.
Yeah.
I
mean, did you guys see that first Digital Foundry video when they tested this game? They said you can't swim. Look, I'm freaking side stroking right now. Look at this.
Yeah, I didn't know you could swim in this game,
bro.
All right,
but to me, I did want to address FCAT's whole this was supposed to be 10 out of 10 out of 10. I definitely saw a lot of people saying
let me say
the
something
same
real quick,
about
Maker, real quick before you say that.
Yeah.
So I just want to say this. Not that someone's putting something in your mouth, but for me, right? I didn't remember you ever commenting on what we said earlier. We were talking about something earlier, and I was like, oh, I don't remember you talk. Oh yeah, Forza having deluxe edition. I didn't hear you say that, but I don't watch every content you do. So just because I say I didn't hear you say that, that's not me putting words in your mouth. That's just me saying I didn't hear you say that. So I'm like, oh, and Ellis was quick to say no, he did. So you can't get your feelings hurt for every little thing, man. Like,
mistakes happen.
It's not like somebody's writing this down. Like, oh, we know K9 never did this because I heard Cowboy say it. Like, calm down, bro. You know, like that's not. I'm just saying I didn't hear you say that. If somebody else said, oh, well, he said this and that, it's not that serious. It's just somebody didn't remember you saying that. It's not like somebody said, I know K9 said something he didn't. I think people are just generally talking is what I think. But yeah, if somebody was like, oh yeah, for 100% fact, I heard him say that and you didn't, then that's not cool. You make it clear, but I don't think it needs to be that much animosity. That's all. But go ahead, Maker.
Yeah, I was just saying that there's a lot of discourse for a lot of these games in the like console warring type space where they're saying, "Oh, Spider-Man is going to be 10 out of 10," or Final Fantasy. I remember people saying Final Fantasy 16 was going to be like 10 out of 10 and be Game of the Year. And then like the review scores are around the same as Starfield. So like I think they have probably just as equal of a chance to win Game of the Year, personally.
Yeah, well, you know what's crazy? Final Fantasy was looking to be, man, everybody was talking about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, man, this game looked like it's gonna be great. And I remember this what made me have a little beef.
It looked great.
What I had a beef with the game was Square was like, oh, when we utilize the power of the PlayStation 5. I was like, oh, so you're leaving last gen. This game's gonna look amazing. It's gonna this and that, and the game did not look amazing. So that's what kind of put it on my radar to be a little annoyed because they talked it up. And remember, all the gaming shows, they kept showing. I was like, yo, how much time you gonna keep showing Final Fantasy 16? The game's coming out in like 13 days. Can we just get the game? So I think they overhyped it and they just never stop overhyping it. And I don't feel it fit the hype for me personally, but that's just me. And I got to play and beat the whole game.
Yeah, there's always going to be somebody that does it. Maybe that's the game for them. Maybe it's their Game of the Year.
Right.
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 And that's, you just have to kind of weed that out and just take it how you take it, not how other people will.
Yeah, I agree. No, that's true.
It's all taste, but yeah,
But that's how anything is.
That Cowboy has a point. Some Xbox fans are forcing themselves to play this just because it's under Xbox branding.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Sitting there saying, "Oh, it's the greatest thing ever," when they're actually having a dull time.
Right? You would do that with your sports team, right? You're gonna wear the jersey, even though they haven't won a Super Bowl in 1,000 years.
That's like PlayStation with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, same thing. These people don't know what that game is. They don't like that type of game.
Oh, bro. Hey, Ellis, you don't even know, Ellis. Hey, Ellis. I've been saying that. Hey, Ellis. I've been saying that because I got to play the game a while ago. And I'm like, that's not everybody's type of game at all.
Right.
At all.
Super hyped up.
Bro, more people will play Starfield before they will play Baldur's Gate.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, Ellis, more people will play Starfield before they play Baldur's Gate. Like, it's...
Yeah, I mean, that's the same way I feel about... That's the same way I feel about Mortals Avium. Like, a lot of people downplaying that game, and I'm like, this game's great. It requires skill. It's hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have the patience.
FCat shared his screen with me the other night, and he was playing... I can say this. He was playing whatever it is, Immortals of Avium or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He shared his screen with me and let me watch. And I'm telling you, he had this fucking Gatling gun hand, and he was whipping people around. It looked really, really cool. It was really, really cool.
Fast paced,
I was
like hard,
and I could play this. So it's kind of I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't want to be the only guy here that bought that game. Like, for real.
But unfortunately, you are.
I'm sitting here praising it to the heavens.
But you are.
And it's poorly optimized, and it's like nobody else bought this game.
Well, the thing is, too, is that game is also single player, so it shouldn't matter to you if other people got it. When it should matter to you is if it's a multiplayer and nobody's playing, because then you can't play with people. But a single player game, who cares? Like, because you ain't playing with them anyway. So it
that's
doesn't
not
matter.
correct, Cowboy. No. Because there are single player.
I just want people to see
Hold on, let me hear what Ellis
saw,
about
that. You never.
What'd you say, Ellis? No,
You
Ellis,
can't
say that
say
again.
that about a single. You can't say that about a single player game because there are those games that you don't know about that are single player games, and they hip you to, and you're like, wow, that was an amazing game. You know.
No, I hear
So
that, but he said he doesn't want to be the only person playing it. Like I was saying, it doesn't matter. Like
Oh,
let's say all the people say they don't like that game that he was showing you.
Like,
It doesn't
no, I'm
matter because
saying like
it's a
in
single
our
player game.
community, I'm the only one that played it and has opinion about it. Like, I want to hear somebody else's opinion about
No,
it. You
trust
know,
me, it's on my
I know
GameFly
you're gonna
list.
get it on
It's
GameFly.
on my list.
I
It's
mean,
just not up
that's
there. I don't.
you know, that's years from now. You're gonna
The
get
story
that.
looks cool though. I'll say that. Like when I see the characters talking and stuff,
The,
like
the
wow, they
game will
look.
be on Game Pass
see,
by the time you get
see,
it on GameFly.
hey,
Oh.
right, hey, FCAT. This is what Cowboy don't tell you. Atlas Fallen came out what, a week or 2 or 3 ago?
No, Atlas Fallen came out. Atlas Fallen came out August 10th.
Okay, well you put that
I'm
on
A
your
just
month
Game
ago.
poking
Pass
fun
just before
at
it
his
came out. How
GameFly.
come you still ain't got it right now?
Because I just beat Resident Evil 4 remake
No,
last night and put it in the
no,
mailbox.
because you couldn't get Atlas Fallen, right?
I couldn't get it. I tried to get it. I put it in the
Game
mailbox a day too early. So they sent me a game out the day before the game came out. So that was the problem.
No,
I just didn't
you
time
should
it right.
tell them no. I just like how you could get it on Game Pass or those other subscription services. Just tell them
No.
I want it right now.
No. But see, Ellis, you don't want to do that. Ellis, don't do that because you can't get Atlas Fallen on Game Pass. So that's a bad.
No,
You know.
right? I'm saying per se that's just one game.
Right.
But all the other games that you get off GameFly, they're some of them are pretty much in Game Pass.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, some are. Like, listen, if a game is on everything's on GameFly for the most part. But if a game is on Game Pass, I won't get it on GameFly. For instance, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't get it on GameFly. I got it on Game Pass. Exo Primal. I didn't get it on GameFly. I got it on Game Pass because I could play it on the cloud without even have to. You know what I mean? I don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. So that's why I said I told even look at Doc. I made a video before.
Yes,
I said
Atlas ain't one of those games that's in Game Pass. So I'm
listen. I said the most deadly combination is GameFly and Game Pass. I said you got that, man. There's no game that could escape you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple of subscriptions that I'm really happy with. You know, Game Pass, Starfield just dropped, Liza P, etc. And you've got GameFly where you can just basically get whatever you want with it, which is nice.
Yeah, but like he said, it's not like you could predict to get it on time. Now I could game lock a game. So, for instance, but I chose the game lock Spider-Man. So when Spider-Man come out, 3 days later I'll be playing it, right? So it won't be like Ellis is like, well, the game came out August 10th. Why you didn't play it? Because you couldn't get it. Correct. I timed it wrong. Unfortunately, I screwed up. I sent the game back. They sent me a game the day before the game came out. What more can I say? I should have waited one day. But that's how fast. How fast it was for them to send me another game.
Game Pass, you, regardless of that, if you didn't pay that early subscription money to get that game, coming tomorrow night at 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern time, you're gonna get that Starfield day and day. And
oh yeah, so what you should say, Ellis, is for exclusive. No, Ellis, what you should say is for exclusive Xbox games. Game Pass is great, but don't say for everything because in this situation I couldn't count on Game Pass to give me Atlas Fallen because they didn't get it. You know what I mean?
And at GameFly, you can get Nintendo, PlayStation.
Right. But like what I'm saying is, if nobody has the patience for heavy, hard games that require skill, like Immortals of Avion, how all of a sudden they have the patience and attention span for something complicated like Starfield?
Yeah, but here's the thing with you,
Starfield,
I don't hear
there's all these things like menu screens and.
But FK, you're the only person I hear that played the game talking about it's difficult. No one had interest. No one knew it was like, you was like, well, Ryu Diggs didn't get this. Everybody looked at that game like, like, you know what I mean? I was like
I said, Cowboy, that game RoboQuest I made you play on Game Pass, like you gave that 3 seconds and gave up. I was like, dude, that game requires skill.
Yeah, but the game. Again, it's like Starfield. It's like any game. It got to be a type of game, right?
Is that flying around in the air?
Yeah, this is one of the temples. Yeah.
Wow. What
Yeah,
are
go
they
ahead,
doing?
Maker.
My man.
I wanted to say that a difference is that I know Starfield is a bit complex, but it has been like this for a lot of the Bethesda titles, and there are a lot of people who
Right.
still play the Bethesda titles today
Yep.
who are used to these systems and used to how it plays.
You got to fly through the little
and
bubble.
that's millions of people.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
telling
and
you,
they
Maker,
just-
my brother and I are complete different gamers. He played all the Skyrims. He played the what's the other game? I'm gonna mess it up, but it's the game where you got a lot of
stuff
options
Cubini
and
up here doing.
choices. They made 3 of them. It's not a Bethesda game, but it's Mass Effect. He played all the Mass Effects. Like, he's this type of gamer. I'm not. So it's like he always told me, oh, on the what's the one Bethesda game? Morrowind. Oh, you could be a vampire, and then you could be a werewolf. And he's telling me, I'm like, that sounds amazing. But literally, you got to do all those things. Like, oh, you got to get the cure, and that takes so long. And I'm like, bro, you already put me to sleep. Can I just put a weapon in my hand and punch somebody in the face?
Thing.
Check it out.
The whole mods thing.
Check this
They
out,
just
Cowboy.
announced you can do extended script on the mods. That means like you can go crazy with it.
Little
Oh,
sneak
this
peek.
is what's called a temple.
Yep.
Look, Cubini up here. What are you doing?
Just showing
It's
a
like
temple.
Warframe.
It ain't hurting nothing.
That's
I'm
cool.
over here watching.
But guys,
watching the gameplay. Wow.
Oh,
Let's
yeah, bro.
I want to start to wrap this up.
Gorgeous
I'm gonna
game,
watch
bro.
some wrestling. We just kind of like talking the talk right now. We kind of went over the price hike for the PlayStation. That was cool. Got everybody's input. We talked about Starfield. Talked about a little bit of PlayStation Portal. Talked about maybe the strike is coming to video games. So I think it's cool. We covered a lot today. And FCAT, let me ask you this: do you want to talk a little bit about are you excited to have Halo coming to GFN? I know you mentioned it earlier, and we kind of laughed at you a little bit, but is that like a legit thing you're happy about?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. That was the game. One of the games I said I wanted to see land on GFN, other than Master Chief Collection. Yeah,
that's cool. Good stuff. All right, guys, let me go around the room. Is there any last thing you guys want to add about everything we went over today, or something we didn't get to?
Achievement, baby.
No, I'm kidding.
Cool. All right, cool. What about you, Jers?
Well, I got like 20 hours in Starfield. Definitely gonna go back to that tonight. Play that a little bit. Tomorrow, you doing your reality show tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna game up tonight, see what happens, and try to beat the main story at least, and then take a break, a couple days, and keep going at it. You know what I mean? I really want to like see what I can do in Starfield. You know, so that should be cool.
It's dope, man. I love it. Yeah, well, I can't wait to play it on Wednesday, or I don't know what day I'll play it, but because I want to stream like when I play it live. Like the first time I turned it on, I want to stream it.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be like all legit. But yeah, man, it's cool. Well, guys, we will be back tomorrow for Reality Talk Show Tuesdays. I got like 18 topics. We probably won't get to them all, but crazy stuff. Jers was sending me some stuff.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool. Wednesday will be We Wrestle Wednesdays. We're just playing WB 2K 2023 for the Wrestling League. And unfortunately, I was running my mouth last week saying I was gonna stream Mortal Kombat 11 this Thursday for a Let's Get Random Thursday, but I forgot it's my brother's wedding. So I will not be streaming unless I stream when I come home. So no show on Thursday. But I got a bunch of videos to put out, especially some vlogs. I got a bunch of vlogs to put out, and I'll be working on that. I also went to the movies today to see Equalizer 3, so I'll probably put that review out tonight. And guys, make sure you check out the video I did for the PlayStation Portal. I read all the fine print, so the little stuff that goes across the screen that you guys don't pay attention to. Well, not you guys, but people in general sometimes. I read all the fine print, and you'll find out no VR support and also no PlayStation Premium Cloud. So everybody who thinks, oh, I'm sure, and I thought it too. Oh, I'm sure down the road, they made it clear it will not work with PlayStation Premium Cloud streaming games on your PlayStation.
Unless you jailbreak it.
Canceling my pre-order.
If you jailbreak it, you can, Cowboy.
Well, we got to see somebody jailbreak it.
How many people
Sure
are
they
going
will.
to be jailbreaking it?
So, what'd you say, Maker?
How many people are going to be jailbreaking it?
I know, right? Like I already didn't. I sent the video to my wife. She said, "Oh, I'll pre-order for it right now." I went to pre-order it, no warranty. I said, "Nope," because look at these analog sticks, right? Both of my sticks died in a year. So I'm trying to
break.
Yeah, so I want to pre-order it somewhere for a warranty. So imagine you jailbreak it and void your warranty. Yeah, no, I think
You would, yeah.
Why
It might
wouldn't
not
PlayStation
even be a
offer warranty,
jailbreak.
though?
You could probably
what is that
just like
about?
sideload like
No, it would definitely
Game
be
Pass
jailbreaking.
apps on
Yeah,
there.
That would be considered
what you say, Ellis?
jailbreaking.
I said, ain't that kind of weird though? Why wouldn't PlayStation offer any type of warranty?
I don't know. I
Ain't
went to
that
pre-order it on the site, and it was like when you put it in the cart and I went to pay, I was just expecting like $24.99 for a year
right?
or some $50 for 2
So
years.
you might
And
try to get it from somewhere else if they allow that. 'Cause remember they for the hours, remember they for a long period of time.
I'm sure
You
they'll
could only
probably
get
have
them
a
from the
1 year
Sony.
manufacturer
You couldn't get them
warranty.
at GameStop.
They'll probably have a 1 year.
But they wouldn't give you one when you
Say that again.
pre-order it. I said, but they wouldn't give you one when you went to
Yeah, it
pre-order
didn't
it.
show up. Yeah, there was no additional warranty. But I'm sure they probably have like
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, does Sony even do additional warranties? Maybe that's not even something they do.
I don't think they do additional
Oh well,
warranties.
yeah, there you go. So I know. I don't know. So yeah,
This
there
is
you
from
go.
like a
Ellis.
third party.
Yeah, that's not something
Right.
they do anyway. So they usually you get like that 1 year manufacturer warranty. Something happens outside of that, like my controllers. Literally, I was 30 days, less than 30 days out of my warranty. They was like, yeah, we don't do anything. You got to be within 30 days. So, but there you go. So yeah, they just don't have a warranty or additional warranty. Because I personally at least want a 2 year warranty. Like game like
Sony don't play no games.
Huh?
I said Sony don't play no games about their paper.
Yeah. They like
None.
we ain't doing that. Well, does Microsoft, does Xbox sell an additional warranty?
Yeah.
Depends on where you get it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like if you went to Microsoft, like if you went to you went to buy it through Microsoft, like online.
It's a way easier process.
No,
Even
but I'm
getting
asking
money
you,
back, all
do
that.
they offer additional warranty? Because they probably don't do that either.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just but yeah, I'm sure GameStop will. You buy from GameStop, they'll have their warranty. Something happened to you just bring it back. But I think Best Buy warranties are like my favorite. Like I've got my phone. I got,
go to.
Huh?
I said that's usually who I go to.
Yeah, yep. So I just wait to get it from GameFly. I mean, I said GameFly. I wait to get it from Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy warranties be on point, and they warranties are accidental. You can get mad and throw it across the street, take it in there. As long as it's within the warranty, they're gonna give you a new one.
Hey, Cowboy, look at these guys' ankles. Look at his ankles. Boy, holding on to that rock.
Oh wow!
Look at that. You got like Spider-Man feet. Look at that shit.
Making sure, yeah.
Crazy.
All right, guys.
What about
Man, good stuff. Definitely good show. A lot of people showed up. Always. Cool. And we did our thing. But with that being said, I'm gonna go watch some wrestling. And see you guys tomorrow.
Later, guys.
All right, later.
Later.
Man, do me the favors, man.
I'll be home tomorrow. Y'all want to talk in Discord.
And now your mama knows.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy. Oh man.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.